Yeah, I'm totally game for that.
What?
Are you passing it on again?
Totally game.
Oh, no, yeah, no.
I want to
no.
host mode.
Hmm.
Mr. Parks, Mr. Parks, Mr. Parks.
Mr. Pox.
Are you doing those mouth exercises so we can talk good?
Peter Piper, pick the peck of pickled peppers.
Oh, jeez.
Bread and cake. Bread and cake.
Is that a real one?
Watermelon.
Red and
No,
cake?
it's just reading
Oh,
Mr.
God.
Parks. Mr.
Oh, there
Parks.
is one, right?
No, because I was like, I've never heard of that one. Vocal
High
exercise?
School Musical.
Oh, yeah. I forgot about that.
You know, I didn't watch High School Musical. I only watched the parts that mattered.
It's really cheesy.
Yeah.
Like, I enjoy it, but it's really
I
cheesy.
enjoy the music, like, a lot. Like, especially when they're in the cafeteria, being all
Oh,
high
yeah.
schooly.
And talking about the status quo,
Yeah.
about the nerd should stay here, the
Okay.
jock should stay there.
I don't remember it as well as I thought I
Kono
did.
I'm not-
nerdoga.
I'm not familiar with High School Musical.
Really?
Oh, where's Rafi
No.
when you need
Yeah,
him?
where is Rafi
Yeah.
when you need him?
The turbulent wind.
What about Sky High?
You
Yeah.
haven't watched that.
No, I
watched that.
haven't.
I've watched that.
Dude?
I've never watched it, but how come you've mentioned it?
No, because, like,
Because it's macadamia.
yeah, like, we've been watching
Oh.
Macadamia, and, like,
I've been
Shit,
watching
oh, I
macadamia.
no, I actually just recently caught up with everything, too. Because, like, I stopped,
Okay.
like, somewhere near the middle of the last arc.
The sports
And then I
fest?
finished it off. Yeah. No. I think I stopped, like, in the middle of the internships. Like, where Migoy is right now.
Nice.
Welcome to the second episode of Good Trades.
Hey!
Hello! My name is Emil, and
My name's Migoy.
My name is Migs.
this is Good Trades. How's it going,
Good
guys?
trade.
We missed last week.
We missed last week.
Yeah.
Nobody needs to know that.
But
Well, it's
Secrets
fine.
revealed.
It's fine. I mean,
exposed on stream.
We
it's
don't
not-
have a fixed schedule. What are
Yeah.
you talking
yeah.
about?
I mean,
It's about to get ruined next week when ESGS hits.
Oh,
too.
jeez. Yeah,
well,
you're right.
We could set up a
Do
special.
we have time though? Because shit,
We
man.
could just
I mean,
kind of, like, carry
I mean,
around the mic and, like,
everywhere,
talk.
yeah,
Yeah,
we
dude.
could.
Yeah, like a. Well, that's your thing. Though.
Yeah, that's my thing.
That's
like,
your return to form.
Right, yes. That will be my return to form. Walking around with a
We
microphone.
could probably record Good Trades at Monday
At
after
Deli
the event.
France.
At Deli France. We could
Yeah.
do that. We could do
Maybe it's
that.
Mondays. Like,
How's it been going, guys? I did not exercise the mouth.
No one did.
Mm-hmm.
And I drank like a strawberry shake, so I'm salivating like crazy.
Yeah, that's
horrible
That's pretty
for audio.
bad. Like, I'm drinking a soda. It's all sticky. It's making my mouth all bad.
Yep.
How was your weeks, guys?
I've been watching Macadamia.
Dude!
That's my homework. Tomorrow's Blade Runner.
nice.
Right. So
Yeah, because me and Migs, we've watched Blade Runner, but you haven't.
Yeah, and Migs even watched the old Blade Runner before
Oh,
that.
yeah.
To prepare himself, so he's not like trying to front.
Yeah, you did
Unlike
like
you
extra
and me.
homework. I
Totally fronting everywhere.
I went in there blind, like not knowing. Like I only have tangential knowledge of Blade Runner.
From Clemps.
Yeah, I know the concept, but I hadn't watched the first movie. How important is that?
That's the thing. Like, after watching the second Blade Runner, I think it's okay for new people to watch it. Like for new fans to watch it. Like it isn't that.
We
like the
apologize
first
for
plot.
the sirens and
Yeah.
the crime happening outside.
There's lots of crime outside.
Yeah. But yeah, the first Blade Runner isn't like the first plot of Blade Runner isn't as connected.
It's not super relevant because I
like
mean it's 30 years later.
Like there's bits and pieces that you can connect to the second Blade Runner, but they've explained something that's not in the first movie. So
Wait. What year in the Blade Runner universe did the first movie take place?
It's 2019, so it's like 30
Oh.
years.
It's 2 more years.
Two more years and
2
we'll be there,
years,
man.
yeah. So it really doesn't matter much.
The crime is getting stronger.
Crime
I
rate.
think it's really going.
You can feel the crime rate
So much
rise.
crime
building.
happening.
Dude.
Well, there is a strike today.
Is there?
Yeah,
Oh, the
there's like a
transport
transportation
strike.
strike.
Yeah, a lot of people can't move today.
That's why they're ambulances.
Oh, maybe.
Because of the crime.
The crime can't move.
All the jeep,
So they called an ambulance.
Yeah.
jeep violence.
Oh, man. You're saying about Blade Runner?
But yeah, it's not really that important to watch the first one. Like you're not gonna miss that much.
Is this like the argument about like Nier 1 and Nier 2? One being
No,
necessary?
I think-
Or is that completely different?
I think
No,
you
like-
could say that it's the argument between Jurassic Park
And Jurassic World.
Really?
Oh.
Okay.
So, because Jurassic World, if you've watched that, it's sort of
totally
like a
fine by itself.
standalone.
Because as long as you're familiar with the concept of a park full of dinos,
Dinosaurs,
yeah.
right.
that's fine. You're fine.
Yeah. So it's something similar to that idea.
Okay.
Oh, where the references are a little more subtle.
Yeah, because like when I watched it, I felt that at times, like the camera would zoom in and like
And then you just didn't get it.
like
Yeah.
the camera would pause for a bit. They'd say a name, then I'd be like, "Who?"
Yeah.
Yeah, so I was like really confused
you'll
sometimes.
Probably get most of those in Blade Runner 2049, but
I mean, like for the
it's
most
fine.
part,
Like,
everything
they
was
explained
self-explanatory
it,
for sure.
in the movie, right? So it's not really that heavy of a plot that you need to watch the first one before going, before diving into the second one.
Yeah, totally. But yeah, Migo, I think you'd really enjoy this movie. There's some like straight up Drakengard shit in there.
Yeah,
and I saw a screenshot of his car, and his door opens up like the DeLorean.
Dude,
I'm sold.
the car's pretty
Man.
cool.
Yeah.
Like, what was the brand of the car on this one?
I have no idea.
Dude, the whole movie, it kept like screaming at me. What's that fancy car?
Fuego.
Peugeot?
Yeah, that one.
Okay.
Peugeot.
Fuego.
But
Uh,
what?
That reminds me of that stupid dumb story. You remember when Pokemon Go was like super big?
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
And like,
A year ago?
like yeah, and like everyone around the world was happy just playing Pokemon Go.
I'm
Yeah,
not
yeah.
happy. My phone's slow. I can't play for shit.
But like this one time I was walking around the fort and like I saw these bunch of titos and titas
Ooh.
just walking around the fort playing Pokemon Go. They're like middle-aged, like they're super titas and titos.
Right.
And then they bump into a Pidgeot. And then they were like, "Uy, paano to sabihin?"
Oh!
And then one guy says, "Peugeot." And then I was just like silently losing it in the corner. And I'm like, Peugeot! Peugeot!
That's
Well,
fine.
maybe that's how it's supposed to be pronounced. We
Who
don't
knows,
know.
man? We could be the wrong ones.
Yeah. Is it Pokemon or Pokemon? Nobody knows.
Even Mario. A lot of people...
Mario.
Yeah, Mario. For
Mario.
some reason, but
Oh,
it's
that's
Mario.
like that's a Boston.
Yeah, you have to add the Boston Mario.
Yeah.
Oh, man. But yeah.
I'm walking in.
Yeah.
No.
But yeah, like, I think you'd really enjoy that movie. Like, straight up Drakengard shit. I bet Yoko Taro was just jizzing in his
Like
pants.
because I know replicants. the term
Yeah, for sure.
For not just near use that. Like, I think even
I mean, it's...
was that movie with Poe Dameron where he's a creepy Google guy.
Ex Machina?
Yeah, Ex Machina.
Yeah, Ex Machina, that's totally a
When
thing.
like there was a reference to like replicant, like how to prove you're a replicant by like
yeah,
opening your skin and
the-
shit like that.
Like that test.
Look at your hands.
The Turing test?
Yeah, the Turing test. But
Well,
mostly...
that's general for robots.
Yeah, that's general for
like
robots,
no, but
I
the
guess.
fact that like you look at your hands.
Oh, yeah,
and
yeah,
then
yeah.
if it looks a certain way, then like, oh, you're a robot, man.
Mm.
And I think a lot of pop culture references where
Yeah,
human robots are involved.
Yeah, are totally
directly
referencing Blade Runner.
I mean, it is based on, Philip K. Dick's book, why
Dick.
was that like do robots dream of
Electric Sheep, yeah.
It's based on that one.
Oh.
That's why they renamed it to Blade Runner. Do robots dream of electric sheep?
Really? That's the subtitle?
So
Well,
it can
that's
hit with the
what's
80s
in
edge
the-
crowd, right? Blade Runner.
Yeah.
Do robots
Future.
dream of electric sheep?
Do you remember love?
2019.
Remember love?
Coming
Macross.
this summer.
The soldiers fall in love with the battle.
Brothers
Two brothers.
in a van.
But when I say that it's like there's some straight up Drakengard bullshit, I'm talking like imagery,
Like, and
not anything too
story.
heavy and shit. Like, but I'm talking about imagery. It's like
It's really
yeah,
grand.
yeah. It's very interesting. Very, very interesting.
Because, of course, like I'm a big Nier buff, but, like Blade Runner's like, I'll watch it eventually.
Yeah.
Robots, But when you said Drakengard shit, like, yo,
Yo, it's there.
I'm on board, because that story's way more fucked up.
And like it's been a while since I've experienced a movie that like the sound design just really put me in an oppressive atmosphere.
That's really funny because like
Yeah.
the musical score they used in Blade Runner 2049 is similar to that of Blade Runner 1, which
Really?
kind of I really don't like that much.
Oh, you don't like that type of thing.
Like
I've heard people say the same about the soundtrack.
Oh, yeah, for sure.
But they kind of put some adjustments on the score that make it really, I don't know, grand or epic, or it makes the score a bit how can you say it, like
grandiose.
No, it's
Robotic. I have no idea what's happening.
Future.
It's kind of like in the way that it will kind of irritate you in a
Is it
in a
the
level.
sound like of a lot of metal
Yeah.
rubbing on each other?
like what they did in
Dubstep.
Dunkirk.
It's supposed to be uncomfortable.
Yeah,
that's for sure.
there it is. That's
yeah.
Ah.
Yeah, and that's exactly
it
how I
uncomfortable.
felt. And
like the rising tension.
yeah.
Yeah.
The sound design of this movie felt suffocating. Honestly,
because in the first movie, like they used because in the second movie they used the first movie's theme music, but added more uncomfortable tension to it, and it works as
I
opposed
actually-
to
like
the
an
original
arrangement of the
of the
original.
first movie.
yeah, I actually really like it, and I know probably like because I watched it with a bunch of friends, and a lot of them actually complained about the pacing of the movie, how it was too slow, how it lingered on a bunch of scenes. But in my opinion, I really like that.
complete. Yeah, I
no,
think it's-
yeah, I think that is deliberate.
If you
like
treat it
super
like
intentional.
3 separate acts, I think that's okay.
Yeah,
I
yeah.
mean, people have also said that the new Mad Max is slow.
No,
Was
And
it?
that movie is not
not
slow.
slow.
at
really
all.
good. It's really good.
I think
pacing,
people are just like,
Stupid.
actually. No.
People are stupid.
Probably they're just parang nainip lang.
I don't know, like for sure, this is the type of movie that won't test well with like the general audiences.
Yeah.
In my opinion,
I watched that movie for only like 12 people in the theater.
Oh jeez,
That showed
rough.
up.
Is it because we're more civilized?
Haughty taughty.
I like that Scott Pilgrim movie very
Oh,
much.
I appreciate the finer things in the mediums.
Man.
It's lit as fuck, fam.
Oh shit! But yeah, I remember like
I believe the term is lighted.
Lighted, fam. I hate that word so much.
Dude. Oh man.
was-
When are you planning on watching this movie?
Tomorrow. 'cause
Tomorrow?
I can't watch
Oh,
it
yeah,
at any other
Oh
day.
shit, man. And like
It needs to be.
we can't really super talk about it. Maybe we can talk about it next week, yeah?
yeah, next week.
Yeah.
Next episode.
Because I'm still trying to finish my other homework.
Which is
It's My Hero Academia.
perfect
Boku
segue.
no Pico
Oh
Academia.
no.
Oh, no.
Sky High Japan.
Oh, Green
Are they
Naruto.
Australian?
He's a much better character than
Dude,
that.
way
Oh,
better than
please.
Naruto. Dude.
He's way
He's
better.
way better. It sometimes stops being about the pro tag.
Yeah,
Yeah.
exactly.
Great.
Exactly. And I love how the pro tag is like just so obsessed with everyone else.
Yeah, because
And they know it.
he's the hero that keeps on giving.
No, also he's a massive, massive weirdo. He
Yeah.
takes notes
Nerd.
about everyone. He has notebooks.
Yeah, the hero.
Because he's a hero fan.
He's an
And
otaku,
it's
for sure.
Working with him.
Yeah, because like
benefits him.
he's so obsessed and he pays so much attention to detail that he's able to like use it.
I like how the internal anime monologue becomes him mumbling.
Yeah,
Yeah.
dude.
And then everyone
Even the
can
words.
hear him.
And everyone
It's
is like
mumbling.
really creeped out by it. Everyone's
yeah.
like,
And then for Bakugo, it's irritating.
yeah.
But yeah, Deku reminds me of the protagonist of this other anime or manga called Baby Steps.
Baby
Have you
steps.
guys heard of it?
No,
Oh.
no.
It's
How
a
is it
ten-
related to the
it's-
baby drive?
Is it an anime for babies?
No, it's a tennis.
Tennis?
Anime, yeah.
Is it related
So-
to the princess?
So
tennis?
basically, the protagonist isn't really physically fit for tennis,
Okay.
but he takes notes. Like he studies the game,
Oh.
and that's where he gets good at it. Like he
Interesting.
studies the opponent's strategies. He
and
studies.
then he works around it.
Yeah, he
that
works
way.
around a bit, and he gets better. So it baby steps, he gets better. at
So like
game.
the complete opposite of Golden Boy, who's just immediately good at
yeah,
stuff.
and then he just I don't know how he does that thing.
I think among Golden Boy, it isn't a talent.
Yeah,
He's just really eager
yeah,
to
he's
learn.
just
Yeah.
It's the passion that gets him there.
But this is like also an opposite of regular shonen anime, where they're just naturally gifted.
yeah.
Like even if they suck at it,
Mhm.
they're just so
They have the power.
good.
Yeah.
Like they make up for it with like
basically Bakugo.
yeah. But Bakugo is like smarter than he looks though.
Yeah, he is. He's just angry.
He's
There's
like-
a lot of angst.
And
Can
then
you
people
say
make
he's
fun of
the
him about it.
Naruto of the group?
No,
Although just angry.
he's angry Sasuke.
He's angst Sasuke, and then
Okay.
Todoroki is Sasuke.
Sasuke, yeah.
No.
Better Sasuke. He's better
Oh,
Sasuke.
Yeah, that's
hmm
Because he didn't have to learn. He's just good.
Oh man.
who's the Gaara of this group?
Gara.
Todoroki, I guess.
Mother issues, yeah.
Right?
Yeah, you're not wrong. Gara is Todoroki.
His was father issues, right?
Yeah, but he still has issues with his mom, right?
And he can't sleep because of a demon inside.
Oh, man.
Gara lives a hard life.
Dude, that's why he has the eye bags.
That's why he got his ass kicked and he became good.
Oh, yeah, that's true. That is
Rock
super true.
Lee.
Oh,
Deku
man.
is Rock Lee.
Yeah.
Green. He
Yeah.
has no power.
And he's a dweeb.
And he likes his mentor so much.
Oh yeah, I like how somebody brought up that that's a detriment to him.
Oh, yeah,
Because
dude,
his
totally.
mentor is an idiot.
Dude, his mentor is really, really dumb.
I think that's one of my favorite characters.
I
in
actually thought
the
that
anime.
All Might, which is basically the Superman of this universe.
Exactly. No one can beat him.
I thought that he only meets him in the first episode, then he kind of like disappears.
Yeah,
No.
he's
Like how
there.
most
Exactly,
usual,
exactly.
like idol figures in anime are.
Oh, but this guy, he sticks
he
around.
fucking stays around.
He's the
Yeah, dude.
teacher. He's a teacher in the goddamn school.
Dude, he trains
And then
Deku.
he's-
on the fucking beach.
He's really dumb.
And
He's really not
he's
good
like-
at teaching.
He's stupidly polite sometimes. He just runs around and
And he's a fucking
interrupts them.
He's a caricature.
Did he ever... Yeah,
Yeah.
exactly, right? But did he ever explain to Deku, like, even once, without a metaphor on how to use his power?
No.
No, right? He's
Even
just
with
like...
metaphors, it's barely there.
Dude, he always explains with, like, just metaphor, justice. It's really bad.
I do like though when after the sports fest,
Yeah, yeah.
when he was giving the medal to the winners,
Uh-huh.
he was actually explaining things properly.
Yeah.
Oh,
After
yeah.
doing the
yeah.
awkward hugs.
Oh, dude,
Yeah,
those
yeah, yeah.
awkward hugs are just...
It's great because he's gigantic.
Yeah, but it's really awkward. Like,
But
the
then
scene where he
Tokoyami's
was-
like, "Oh
yeah.
yes, I did learn something." Instead of being awkward sweat bead.
Exactly. Oh,
Giant
man.
man.
Giant man hugging everyone and giving, like, really, really concise lessons to everyone.
But yeah, so Miggy, where did you stop watching
I stopped
the
at
show?
the internship where he meets Mega Man.
It's a good one.
But you already got to the point where they showed the Rob Liefeld character.
Oh yeah, Mr. 90s McVillain guy.
Yeah,
Oh.
with the straps and
Fucking
knives.
Scraps
knives and-
McGee from
Dude, I
Spawn.
swear, like
By
that
Todd
The
McFarlane.
Ninja Turtle.
That fucking character looks like the doodles that my cousin would draw when he was in high school.
I know exactly
Like
what you're
scarves
talking about.
and the way he was brooding on that water
Yeah,
tower.
dude.
I think
Scarves
that's how
and
they designed
knives.
the character. Like,
I
to
know,
represent
it's really
the
deliberate.
90s.
Like, and everyone's faces are just different.
Yeah.
It's a clash of different art styles in one stupid show.
Dude, fucking grape juice looks like...
Someone from Dexter's Lab.
Yeah,
basically.
exactly.
Or
like how they drew
Akazuki
his snout.
Chacha or something.
The dude, like,
No, how they drew.
Yeah, like
Grape
his
Juice
sideways
snout.
mouth.
his side profile.
Basically, Dexter's
It
Lab.
looks like a Dexter's Lab character because, like, they always show him in that profile.
Yeah.
You know
Yeah.
what I mean? Yeah.
He's like Gerald from Finding Dory.
What?
Like he's always has the side snout even though he's facing forward.
Oh, really?
Or like you know how Mickey Mouse's ears cheat?
Oh, yeah,
yeah.
they do.
Where they
They do.
move.
Kind of
yeah,
correct.
yeah.
And if you actually play Epic Mickey, it totally does that.
Really?
Where his ears like move about
Oh,
so
yeah,
that
yeah.
they're always beside each other.
Yeah, I remember
Kingdom
that.
Hearts does not do that.
Oh,
That's
yeah.
why
It
when you
was
see
full
Mickey Mouse
3D.
sideways,
Yeah,
it's
yeah.
weird.
Yeah, Kingdom Hearts doesn't do
Epic
that.
Mickey is 3D though,
Yeah,
and it did it.
But they did it for the sake of
It's great.
reference, which is good.
Um,
That game has a lot of references.
It's really good. Too bad it doesn't play as well.
Huh.
It's fine, but there are frustrating moments. But yeah,
Yeah,
it's
yeah.
really
Like
good.
gameplay wise, it's not the best, but I can dig it.
Mm.
But yeah, Macadamian.
Yeah,
Okay.
how has it been for you?
Actually, after the initial, because the first few episodes have a lightning pace when he applies for UA, the hero course and all that. Then he has to train within like fucking how many days?
Yeah.
Like 10 months, I guess.
No.
Oh wait,
Gotta be shorter than that, right?
wait. For the first training, it's 10
Yeah.
months.
10
It's-
months.
Oh,
10
really?
months.
It's 10 months.
Yeah.
To
Oh,
build
shit.
up the body to withstand the power.
Right,
And even
right,
then,
right.
It's too soon.
Because
Got
they
the
already
buff
graduated
body.
and went to the... not graduated, but he transferred to the...
Yeah, he transferred to
He
UA.
graduated from middle school.
Yes.
Yeah.
So he can be in high school.
Yeah.
Favorite character? You have one?
I have two.
Kirimuna.
Oh, dude.
Dude.
You already know which one mine
Yeah,
is.
it's fucking
Crow Boy?
Fukuyami.
Yeah, man.
Birdman.
The Birdman,
I was like,
dude.
when they first show him and he doesn't talk, is that just a bird? Because because you don't see his arms. Or
Dude, you don't.
He has the cloak and everything.
It's just a bird head.
Is he a bird man or
Bird
just a bird
person?
Yeah.
And then like, no, he just has human hands.
Dude, yeah. Yes, and he just has a human body.
Which you don't see until like the Sports Fest.
Totally.
Before that, you see his power when they do the parang versus mode for class, the heroes versus villains.
Yeah, that's good.
Then you see like he has shadow hands. Of course he does.
Yeah.
He's Raven from
really
Teen Titans.
powerful.
He is Raven with
And
a
then
stand.
he just has human hands and just a bird face.
Yeah.
One of the things I love about that character is his stand like gets stronger or weaker depending on how confident it's feeling today.
And it depends on the darkness.
No,
Yeah.
it's just the light and the dark.
depends on the
Yeah,
light.
yeah. But like when he loses confidence.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
When he has all the sweat beads around.
Yeah, he's like,
oh dear, no.
He becomes timid and stuff.
But because he looks so scary, people don't know that.
Totally.
They think he's like just really strong.
I think my favorites are Birdman and Frog Girl. I love two.
Suyu-chan.
Sue's great. Sue's great.
Yeah, my favorite one is Su-chan and Grape Juice.
Grape juice.
Because that moment where they were in the what's that facility where they got
Universal
teamed up with,
Studios.
USJ.
USJ. So that's really a good team up. Like they kind of showed
that's
how
a good
well
way to
they
show
were.
how weird his power is.
Yeah, it's really good.
It's a really weird power.
And like it's just like how I just like how his character design is. Like I said, he's like
I'm
a character from Dexter's Lab.
I'm wondering
And
though,
it's
how the fuck did he graduate to UA?
Oh,
Yeah,
dude.
how the fuck did he
You
make it?
haven't finished season 2 yet, right?
No.
But yeah, there's a moment.
There is a
Okay.
moment of that shows where his conviction comes from.
Okay.
Yeah,
Mhm.
it's
But
really
that's
dumb.
not enough though to...
They actually
How
talk
the fuck
about
did he
that.
Yeah.
get robots?
No. They talk about that. They talk about that
Okay,
exact
good.
thing about
Yeah,
it.
and-
It's like,
but
how could he have made it this far?
Yeah.
Yeah, because you see some of the students from Class B, which are basically the rejects.
Oh,
Dude.
dude, the mind control, dude. It's
Dude.
just dumb.
No, but they're like the other heroes.
Dude, one of the people from Class B, the guy who copies
He
powers,
copies shit,
that's
yeah.
too much.
Yeah, that's too much.
That's
but
so strong.
He's
It's like Rogue, but without the energy drain.
yeah.
But his weakness is his ego, right?
Also, his weakness is
He's
the
the
rest
pervert.
of his class doesn't like him.
Yeah, that's it. Then.
And he thinks he's smarter than everyone.
Dude, he
like that.
does. Oh.
Yeah.
Mm. What do you call it? Favorite character?
Yeah,
Mix?
it's Frog Girl and Grape Juice.
Oh, that's it?
And I guess I could say All Might also because
All Might's
Oh, yeah,
great.
yeah.
he's like the pillar of the
And
show.
he's really basic. Like, he's just strong.
Yeah, but
Yep.
there are like instances that he'll still surprise you.
Mm-hmm.
In
Like,
a
he'll
way.
be in midair, then he'll punch the air.
No, even
Yeah, but, like-
even character wise.
Uh-huh.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, that
In a
is
way.
surprising.
Because you know his true form, which
Yeah.
he also references as true form.
Yeah. But also there's an honorable mention, but I can't like how far are you in the internship?
Like, the Nomus bust through the bullet train. Then Mega Man tackles him out.
Yep.
Okay.
That's it.
All right,
That's it so far.
I can't
Talk about it?
I can't talk about the inspector.
Oh,
he has power?
yeah. You can't talk about the inspector yet.
Yeah.
But I know that character already.
Oh, you know?
You know?
Isn't he All Might's friend?
No,
there's
there's another one?
inspector
We're
in
talking about the
Dawson City.
chief.
Yeah,
right?
the
You're talking
chief
about the chief?
inspector.
Yep. I
But
love
yeah,
that
This is
guy.
the one with the cap.
No. The
That's not-
the cat works for him.
Yeah, the cat works for him.
The cat works for him.
He's the top dog.
Dude, top dog.
Yeah.
Is he literally a dog? Did
Dude,
I just figure it out?
this universe is awesome. Is all
Yeah.
we're saying. Who?
I like that
Fucking-
there's anamorphic people.
No,
here,
like there's a
which is
fucking
really good.
superhero who's just a bunch of dice.
That's
Yeah,
true.
Dice
If you look
Man.
in the background, there are
There's-
these
and
weird
there's fucking
characters.
Dice
There's Boss
Man.
Shark. I mean, Yakuza Shark.
Yeah, I see the sharks.
It's really cool.
They keep showing that one scene of the crowd in the sports fest, and it's just a shark dude.
There's a voice in the background telling us to read the manga.
Yeah, we'll probably will.
No, but I mean, like, they just don't care, and they just go nuts with the powers.
Mhm.
It's basically like, it's not the first time where, like, oh, superpowers are common in this universe, and then we'll just make whatever bullshit we want.
Yeah.
And there's just half bird people.
Yep, exactly.
Right?
Like, what was the first power ever in this universe?
Shining baby.
It's just a shiny baby.
Really?
Yeah. They mentioned that so many times in the first few
Man, I
episodes.
forgot about that.
Yeah, that was the intro for the first half
Yeah,
of the first season.
it just says one
glad
day
they cut it out really
a
short.
shiny baby was born in China.
Shiny baby.
Not the exact words, but like the shiny baby was born in China,
And then,
and
like-
from then on.
Oh, yeah, the China
that's
baby,
where
yeah.
the superpowers blew up.
Yep, exactly.
weird.
What about you, Migoy? Like, who's your favorite?
Man,
It's hard to pick, huh?
Deku's really
Hard
strong.
to pick.
but fucking what? Like, I like how Deku works around most of his problems by not using his powers.
Exactly.
Because he doesn't know how to use it.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep,
But then
yep,
it came to a point where, like, just fucking train.
Yeah, man.
Please.
And he did.
And then it's finally happening. I'm like, oh,
Yeah, it's happening.
And
It's
then-
happening.
even I'm like, why didn't you figure out just to turn on your power in your entire body?
That's
That's
weird.
literally what All Might does.
Yeah.
No, because like I really like how they explain
I
that.
do
Yeah.
like how
Because like
he
based
puts
it
it on
on-
pedestal.
yeah, no,
Yeah.
and it's the exact problem a lot of people have with fighting games. They focus on the special
On
moves.
special
Yes.
moves.
Yes,
That's true.
right.
They
And
base
like
it on
Fucking all
moves.
day.
they think about it like I have to do the special moves.
Yeah.
Like they don't focus on their normals, right?
Yeah, like
you know what
you
I mean?
need to know the character's normals 1st.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, there was a moment in Street Fighter V where somebody didn't know how to play,
Yeah.
and he picked Bison or Vega in Japan,
Uh-huh.
and I told him like, how do you use his moves? You know how to charge? Like, no. Okay, just mash medium kick. Like, what is it? What am I doing? And like the bad guy he was fighting couldn't get in
Dude.
because
Yeah.
that hitbox is stupid.
Because it's a
Yeah,
good
it
kick.
It's a really good
a good
button.
normal.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Even
yeah.
I have that problem with Street Fighter 5. Like the reason why I pick Zangief, he's easy to use. Like
Oh,
there's
yeah,
only
and if
one
people don't know how to
motion
deal
that I
with the
need
bullshit.
to kind of master, and that's 360.
The 360. And if people don't know how to deal with Zangief, it's over.
Yeah, so I just have to focus on my normals, which is just a dumb jab.
Dude, that stupid jab that you keep doing to me.
That's what grapplers do.
Yeah.
Even Hugo has that.
Jesus Christ.
Fucking
Oh,
That's
man.
my
karate
secret.
chop poke.
That's why I use Zangief. He's easy to use.
Oh man, finish
Except
off.
hard to read.
Finish off Macadamia, man. It's a great time. I can't wait for the next season, honestly.
Yeah, but yeah, we'll definitely read the
I
manga.
also like the quality of the animation.
It's really nice.
It's really solid.
You know, the only thing I don't like, whenever they depict something under a shadow, instead of darkening the color palette on everything, they just darken the brightness of
Oh,
everything.
Yeah,
no,
there
that
are some-
happens when scenes are too bright. It's
Yeah.
to avoid seizures.
Really? Because I really
I
don't
know.
like it, because it's so
even
off-putting to
Super
me.
does that sometimes.
Was there like an
like in the
like
intro
an
when
incident?
the screen is
Yeah.
bright white, it just darkens.
Was
Yeah,
there like
it's
an
so
incident
weird.
in Japan that actually gave
No, but I
seizures to
noticed that
children?
in most like
right
animes that air on TV.
Yeah,
Because once
yeah.
a DVD comes out, even Gurren Lagann had that, where the frames would drop
Really?
when like the drill is really close on screen.
Ah,
yeah,
that's
if you,
true.
if you
That's
watch
true.
the TV quality compared to the,
Yeah,
to the
yeah.
DVD release,
That's true. That's true.
and you notice the bad art in the TV episodes,
No.
Yeah, during those times that they were kind of dimming the whole
it's really
picture,
noticeable.
I was
though.
really worried that oh my god, my monitor is fucked up.
Dude,
No.
that was
That's
my
something
worry
happens.
too. I was like, I did not set the brightness to that. Then it would
Yeah.
come back, and I was like,
And I was
okay.
watching it at night with the lights off, so I was like,
No, at
Like
least
God.
they don't cut the frame rate.
Like I
Yeah.
keep thinking that my iPad is running out of battery. That's what I
Oh,
keep
that's the
thinking.
worst.
That's what I keep
Or
thinking.
it's going in sleep mode.
Exactly. Yeah. Like I try to press it, and I'm like, oh wait, it's fine.
That's a thing
Mm-hmm.
in Japanese anime.
Oh man, I can't believe I only noticed it now though, because like I watch a lot of anime, but this is the first time it's really popped up.
I've
on me.
noticed it yesterday.
I guess
was
it's because you're
finishing it.
watching this as it's airing.
Ah, I
We're
guess.
technically seeing the
Yes.
TV rips of these.
In Dragon Ball Super, I didn't notice it.
What
Like, I
else?
only
It's
noticed it
not
in
super
Hero.
prominent because like it's cheap.
It's always, yeah.
But
That-
my
that's the
moments
thing,
like
too.
when characters get really close to the screen and start doing fast motions.
Yeah, they slow it
Like
down.
either it slows down, it gets dimmer, or like they start mixing frames together by fading out others.
Yeah.
So it looks like the frame rate's half.
Mm-hmm.
And that's the thing too. In My Hero Academia, there's no cheap animation that
Oh
I
yeah, it looks like
noticed.
it's being done by one
It
studio.
looks
It's
real
really
good.
Like compared to Super,
Well,
Super.
what I
shit.
fucking noticed too,
It's
I
hard to
told
see
you
some
about this,
outsourced
Emil,
work.
where
Hmm?
instead of just having regular painted backgrounds that don't do anything,
Yeah.
there were some CG trees in the back.
Dude,
moving.
yeah,
Yeah.
I remember.
And then like the CG clouds too, and like
That's good.
So it
I don't-
looks good.
yeah, it's probably even cheaper that way.
Yeah,
it's easier
yeah,
to
totally.
to edit.
I mean, at least it has movement.
right,
I mean,
that
that's
too.
important.
Like we talk about this a lot, like the proper use of 3D within anime, because a lot of people fuck it up, like Berserk. You know?
Oh yeah,
Oh, Jesus
right.
Christ.
Yeah.
I've also noticed in at least some games that have like cutesy anime styles,
Mm-hmm.
how they do the mouths is that the lower half of the mouth is hollowed out.
Okay.
But because it's in a flesh tone, you can't really notice it head on.
Ah,
And
you're
then
right,
they
you're
put the
right,
mouth
you're right.
animations in that gap.
Ah, interesting. Mm-hmm.
So somebody ripped the model and then showed it. And like,
Oh, no.
It's a horrible demon lady.
Oh my god.
Has that been like the most of your week? You've been playing anything, man? Paladins?
And
How's it
fucking-
been, actually? Like, whenever I see you on Steam, you're on Paladins.
That's because usually I'm getting my dailies,
Uh-huh.
which you literally log in, you get it, I'm out.
Oh, yeah, that's true. That's true.
Because Steam doesn't show when you stop, right?
Mhm,
It only
mhm.
shows you when you start playing. Is you alright?
That's true. Nothing. I'm just saying hi to
Okay.
Donna. Donna's in the background.
Just insert clip of Donna speaking.
Yep. She's read through all of the
She's telling us to
macadamia
read
manga.
the manga.
Mhm.
Read the manga, guys.
See?
The manga's real good,
Yeah.
apparently.
It's really good. So many awesome characters.
But they don't move and it requires reading.
Oh,
Reading's
no.
hard.
Reading's for nerds.
Awesome characters. I can't wait for you guys to meet them.
But actually, I tried reading like an arc, specifically the Stain arc. There's some good art, like
Yeah.
fucking good art.
Sounds really bad.
The Stain arc.
It's not as confusing as like Bleach's
Dude,
manga pages.
No, dude.
Okay.
Like Stain in the manga is drawn really well.
Like right.
I can
like,
imagine, because he kind of looks
Alright.
cheap in the anime.
yeah, he kind
When
of
it's up close.
But in the manga,
Hyper detailed.
he's hyper detailed. Yeah, exactly, Donna.
I think he's made to do that.
No,
he's got Spawn.
He's drawn like a Spawn villain.
scarves,
Yeah,
yeah.
exactly.
Like, I admit, I really like the character design.
I really
I don't like how he
it.
doesn't have a
I
nose.
mean,
Those are the types of
Yeah.
characters I would play in an MMORPG.
It's what makes Stain kind of unique because
Uh-huh. He accepts his edginess.
yeah, and he's far from what
And
the
he's-
usual heroes are designed.
And
like.
he's not even like a typical villain character. He has his own opinions about the justice system.
Exactly,
Yeah,
exactly.
yeah.
And
So
by the looks of it,
basically
he's
an
not
anti-hero.
completely wrong.
He's not.
Because there are some corrupt heroes. it
Oh,
seems.
you're not
Oh,
wrong
yeah.
though. You're not wrong.
like
Stain.
like the principal.
Oh, dude.
No, I'm just
Oh
joking.
no!
The
No,
principal
no.
is great,
Stupid rap.
dude.
Because
White rat
I'm
thing.
having vibes about the principal in the Universal Studios Japan arc.
Really?
Because he's like trying to.
Oh, he kind of doesn't care.
No, he's trying to stall All Might in
Or maybe
that
he
room.
wasn't aware.
Or maybe yeah.
That's probably it.
That's
Oh,
probably it. He's just a rat, dude.
But that's my.
He's got a battle
like,
scar though.
dude. That's kick-ass
that's
battle
kind
scar
of-
on his
I
eyes.
can't imagine the fight that took place to get that.
That's amazing.
Oh, yeah, that's
that,
really good.
that's picture of Stain. That's a picture of Stain. It's a good picture of Stain. His tongue's all fucked up,
I hate when they close up on Stain and he has no nose in the animation.
dude. Yeah, no, that's
He's
true
a Ninja
though.
Turtle.
He really doesn't have a nose.
I know, but it's so flat, and you
Yeah.
can't see a bit of the
But
upper
he has
lip.
those,
Yeah.
yeah.
It's fucking Ninja Turtles character.
Dude, you're not wrong. He is a fucking Ninja
That's
Turtles
why I
character.
kind of wish like his scarf covered his mouth a bit
Oh,
more.
yeah.
At least for the most part.
Yeah, he's got some red
But,
skull nose
yeah,
going
we
on.
gotta show the characters talking.
Dude, that's true.
It's like when actors remove their helmet.
But yeah.
Oh man, has that been like most of it? Yeah,
For the
Paladins.
most part. I fucking bought the Founders Pack finally for Paladins.
For Paladins,
thought you
how
already
is
bought
that?
No, I only bought it like last week.
What's included in there?
A lot of stuff,
Really?
actually.
Like what?
Like, they added some new skins
Mhm.
for certain characters, one of which is the guy I use. See, handsome Italian Reinhardt.
Yeah. Handsome
Fernando.
Italian Reinhardt.
Yeah.
Fernando.
And it gives him like a fucking Greek
Isn't he
God of
Spanish?
War outfit. It's
Really?
Spanish or
Oh, wow.
something like that.
Mhm.
He's got like the big centurion.
Cool.
fucking
What is
feathers on his
is
helmet.
skin like made of stone or something?
No, it's like just
fancy
kick-ass
one.
looking armor
Ah,
with a
that's-
cool headdress.
Hmm.
And because I'm level 11 for him, I can buy his mastery skin,
Hmm.
which changes you into like obsidian space black.
Obsidian space
Because
black.
there's glitter in it and it moves.
Lacquered.
Oh,
But
cool.
even like my flames are now black too.
Are they
Holy
also
shit.
obsidian space
Oh yeah,
black?
if you change your weapon, your beams are the color of the obsidian.
Oh shit.
So
Color
like,
of the
look at my
void.
sick black flame, bitch.
How much do
Handsome.
how much do Founders Pack usually go for?
500.
I kind of regret not getting the fucking Warframe Founders Pack back in the day. You know?
Oh, you know what? Who got that?
Who?
ML.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, these
Fucking-
boys, they have old videos of them
Yes, it's
PvPing.
Shit.
Excal Prime.
Oh, Excal
And
Prime.
now he's not even using it anymore.
Oh, man,
I
that's-
bet he
nuts.
doesn't regret it though.
Yeah,
It's,
yeah.
Oh.
it's really cheap.
I fucking noticed
that
too
time.
in Paladins because I played it in the earlier stages.
Mhm.
I got some skins.
Oh yeah.
Ah, really?
So like the turtle guy, I have the skin where he looks like a volcano.
Oh, and other people can't get that anymore?
I think you have to maybe current ones can't. Because the condition is like play this during X beta phase.
Ah, yeah.
And then I have the engineer skin for the Torbjorn character.
That's the Steam exclusive. Yeah.
Wow.
How do you feel about that? Because like usually those are limited to like player portraits, profile portraits, but like straight up skins.
No, it's not just skins. Fucking voice packs.
Seriously?
Where they're voiced by different people.
Where they're time gated?
I think it depends, because like some skins, like the new Halloween skins, have unique voice packs for those skins. And they're usually voiced by different people.
Okay.
And not just the same voice actor. Except Bomb King. Bomb King has a new skin where he's a pumpkin.
That seems
He's
apt.
the Pump King.
And
it's
not bad.
It's just Bomb King saying spooky Halloween quotes. Like instead of saying woohoo, he'll go ooh, spooky.
That's not bad.
Because he's running around like an idiot.
Not bad. Oh man.
Yeah, speaking of Halloween, is there any Halloween events in Paladins lately?
Yes,
Nice.
they have the equivalent of Halloween
Junket
loot
stuff.
boxes.
Oh, okay.
So there's Sexy Witch Eevee.
That's kind of like
And
that's kind of like a thing now, right?
fucking
Like,
complete with striped panties.
Oh,
it's
jeez.
kind of like an issue or a thing now, right?
I mean, that's
Loot
easy.
boxes?
Halloween
Loot
events?
boxes. No, loot
Oh,
boxes.
yeah,
in
that's
general.
the new trend.
Yeah.
There are discussions of it ruining the
like,
games market.
especially right now, recently in in the new Lord of the Rings.
Yeah,
game.
Lord of the Rings is pushing it, man.
Even if it's just a single player game, or is it?
Yeah.
Does it have a multiplayer
Fucking
aspect?
Injustice 2 has a loot box system.
Well, at least it has a multiplayer aspect of it. Like
Yeah, but I don't like
in
it.
the solo,
Yeah.
I really
but
don't like it.
Still, in the solo single player campaign with loot boxes, this just kind of, I don't know, pushing it too far.
Oh yeah, you're talking about Shadow of War
Yeah, Shadow of War.
Yeah, exactly.
The second,
and not Lord of the Rings Online or something.
No.
like that.
no.
That
That
one
one
has
has-
loot boxes.
Who's
way
behind
big.
fucking Shadow of War?
Not Assassin's Creed.
Warner Brothers.
Warner
right?
Brothers?
Is it?
Who's
Is it
the dev
WB?
for this? I forget.
Forgot, but
And I own the first game somewhere.
yeah, and you guys have been telling me to get the first game because it's good.
Because it went for sale for like 200 pesos
Yeah,
before.
yeah.
Really?
I know.
I don't have it.
Because you missed the
Aw.
sale, I
It was,
guess.
like, last month. But yeah, those kind of things. But anyway,
Yeah, a lot of people have been talking about how loot boxes have become like kind of a problem because we've let them
And
perpetuate.
there's a law in China,
Yeah, that
where
you have to
you-
disclose all of the
like the
Contents
percentage
of-
risk.
yeah, the
of-
probabilities.
Yeah.
Mhm. Like Blizzard had to like actually tell people what the percentage of getting a legendary is in their Overwatch
Every
loot
12,
boxes.
13 loot boxes.
Yep. Doesn't feel like that.
Paladins is extra weird
Yeah.
because they have a lot of loot boxes.
Mm-hmm.
yeah, it's just not one loot box.
Yeah, they have the one set, which is the only one where you can get duplicates in.
Mm-hmm.
And it comes with like a lot of the quote-unquote common stuff, like
Yeah.
colors and voice packs for the
Yeah.
default skins. But it, for the most part, comes with the character cards for your builds.
Exactly.
And if you get duplicate cards, you get one of the 4 currencies for it.
Man, how's that currency problem?
It sucks.
Sounds
But
like a lot
If
of
you buy
currencies.
the Founders Pack, you get a lot.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm enjoying making new builds now.
Aww. Like, I think... Like, I don't want to sound like a weird Blizzard fanboy, but, like, I think Blizzard... Like, I don't want to praise them, because loot boxes are still kind of like a shit feeling.
Especially now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I think, at the very least, like...
Blind swordsman Migs over
Dude,
here.
Yeah.
dude...
He's wearing a bandana over his eyes.
Nippon. At the very least, Blizzard keeps it, like...
Purely cosmetic.
Purely cosmetic, and it doesn't affect the other people's gameplay in any way. Besides,
Depends on the game, though. I mean, Hearthstone's basically
no, that's another thing that
least
I was about to
Hearthstone is
mention.
free.
Yeah, Hearthstone is free. You don't pay an
Overwatch is
upfront
not.
fee for it.
yeah.
But
That's true.
another thing they've implemented with Hearthstone actually is they have legendary protection, which means that if you already have that legendary, you won't be getting a duplicate for it.
Oh,
Okay,
okay, that's a
good.
nice one. But
Mhm.
yeah.
So they have extra precautions for that.
Yep. Which I appreciate. I mean, it's not a perfect solution, but at least Blizzard is
It's
trying.
less scummy.
Dude, because like the fucking Shadow of War stuff is like Scum Master Supreme.
Oh yeah,
dude. Like, remember, like one of the devs that died during the making of this game.
What?
Wow.
No, yeah. Like one of them, like I think it's for Shadow of War. Yes.
Okay.
But
did he die for the game?
No.
For the loot boxes.
He just happened to die, right?
Okay.
And basically,
Hopefully, it's not because he was overworked or anything.
No. But
Jeez.
basically, they put a bunch of armor in the game, or like
based off
or
of
an NPC
in dedication to him.
In dedication to him.
Oh, yeah.
But
I think I heard
it was paid DLC.
That's,
So it's like profiting off
yeah, that's
A
the
dead
slice thing.
person.
a dead person. Like, but like of course.
No, I'd say that's okay if it was a really late game edition.
Or
Exactly.
It's gonna come to charity or something. Or
Yeah.
proceeds to
Actually, that's what
something.
their reasoning was.
But that's not.
They said they would give it
I
to
know.
To the family for their extra...
But afterwards, after it blew up and everyone like made a fuss over it, it's free now. It's free now.
Hey, it worked. If you yell loud enough.
The universe will hear you.
Yeah, like that Secret movie, The Secret.
Man, my friend
hate
Charlie
that so
hates
much.
The
I
Secret
hate
so
What's
much.
The Secret?
The Secret? Oh man!
If you believe hard enough, it'll come true.
Oh, we gotta talk
With
about
hard
The Secret.
work.
We gotta talk. Okay, after a.
Wait. Let me finish the fucking Paladins loot box.
Yeah.
Okay.
Out of like, I think more than 10 loot boxes now, only the one has duplicates. Everything else has a fixed amount of items you can unlock,
Okay.
and you will never get duplicates from it. But they
Interesting.
cost the premium currency to purchase, or if they're new, you get a chance to win one by completing a certain event.
Is it possible in any way to receive premium currency without paying money?
Yes, if you log in 7 successful days in a week,
They'll give you
the
money.
final reward
Ah.
is X amount of the premium currency.
Oh, okay. So
that's
it's a
good.
daily login system.
Yep.
If you miss a day, you get restarted.
Yes.
That's rough.
That's fine.
Mhm.
Well, that understands. Like
That's
now
fine.
I understand it, why you're logging in daily.
No, I'm actually after not the crystals. I'm after the other currency to purchase cards. Because
yeah.
those are harder to come by.
Because builds are fun.
Right.
Yeah.
And like that's one of the things that I when they started doing it, like the daily login system stuff, I kind of appreciated it, but I always thought that the missing a day thing was kind of rough. Like,
it's an incentive for you to keep logging in.
yeah, I mean, like
Yeah.
if for sure it's a Skinner box thing.
Right.
Like you get punished if you don't get on, thus conditioning you to like get on all the time. But I actually really like how games like Guild Wars and Warframe do it, wherein it's okay to miss a day.
Ooh,
Is it?
Yeah.
Nice.
Okay, that's good.
in Guild Wars or Warframe, they just count the number of days you have logged in.
Sweet.
So it's not
And-
like a weekly lock.
No.
that means they're more confident with their product,
they're more
Of course.
confident with their player base and their product. Oh man.
or they're already an established, well-funded studio.
Dude, technically Warframe is still in beta. It's hilarious.
Really?
Yeah. Yeah.
I mean, it's
Forever
gonna be
beta game.
Better game.
Forever
Oh my
beta.
god,
But-
it's like Paladins. They have
Dude.
they're having an esport tournament right now.
But it's in beta.
it's in beta.
What is
Oh, man.
what does count for as a beta game anyway nowadays?
If it's still in development, kind
Fucking
of.
demos count as betas now.
Dude.
But-
yeah,
so
man.
If you kind of think about it,
It's an
is
abused term.
Overwatch
Way
or
abused.
other
No,
online
Overwatch is
games
out.
beta?
Overwatch is super
Overwatch is
out.
out.
But it's still constantly being developed
no, but
and
it's out.
updated.
Yeah, but that's the
We
thing.
played the online beta for that, and
That's
they did have alphas for it.
I
But
think
it's a finished product that came out.
yeah, because like I think the line that has to be drawn is like
They got gold.
no.
They got gold.
Because a lot of companies these days are afraid of setting a release date.
Right.
Yeah.
I think that's the main thing, especially when you have a burp. Especially when you have a very persistent online world.
Yeah.
It's tough to just give a date. This is the release date, so it's very scary. So a lot of companies, a lot of publishers, a lot of developers tend to abuse
They use beta as an excuse to keep
Say-
doing changes, or
or say to deflect criticism. Like,
Right.
it's still in beta.
like,
it's
oh, you
still in
can't
beta.
review us. It's not fair because we're in beta.
Yeah, exactly. Like or how a lot of games abuse like the early access.
Yeah,
status.
I was about to bring that up. Too.
Yeah, I mean, because like fucking PUBG, greatest game in the world now, biggest thing.
I think
Yeah.
PUBG's fine.
You,
Fucking no.
It's-
What's that other survival game? The
the
first
survival
person
game.
Arc.
No, not older than that. DayZ.
DayZ, that one.
DayZ is not out yet.
Dude, that's bananas.
That one started as a mod anyway.
No.
And they tried to do an early access version of a standalone game. And I think they got problems. Since it's not really as popular as it was when it was a mod.
Yeah.
No, but there was a point where updates stopped coming and they stopped talking to the audience.
Yeah, stuff like DayZ, they hide behind the early access thing. Games like
PUBG is fine because even people are saying that because it's changing so fast in so many ways that
it's still early access.
But there's more confidence of it actually coming out.
Yeah, exactly.
Because it seems like the major changes are actually system changes.
I think the other example of a game that
changes.
Yeah, I think the other example of a game that was in early access, but I had full confidence for, was Darkest Dungeon.
Oh,
that was an amazing game.
Oh, yeah, even the alpha was like, this is a complete game.
Dude, this game looks good, and I think.
Oh, the passion,
dude! I think nothing's really changed. It's just that creators and companies have now figured out more creative ways to deflect criticism. In my opinion,
more ways to actually deliver the product to the customers. Instead of a product, it's a service.
You know? Well, I don't think that's an issue. I think the issue is a matter of presentation.
Yeah,
you know what I mean? Because at the end of the day,
it's how you present it.
Yeah, it's how you present it and how you label it.
And I think because of how beta is misused, that they have no choice but to use it as a marketing term.
Dude, because it's what everyone's familiar with.
Yeah, and
at this point,
it basically replaced demo now.
Exactly.
You're right. Early
dude.
Access and beta sounds more exciting than
I miss demos.
Demo of game.
There are only seldom demos in Steam right now. They're interesting.
Dude, I can't wait for the very near future of Season Pass Alpha Packs.
Oh god.
I can't wait.
And then beta after that.
And then beta. Oh man. Oh man. We will be back after a few messages. Let's take a break, guys, and when we come back, we'll talk about our weeks, Migs, yeah?
Yeah!
Whoa, wait, what is that?
Emotional. Oh yeah, I've also seen... That's another thing that Ivory sent me yesterday, by the way.
He's so emotional.
Yeah, that's another thing that Ivory sent me last night after
Jesus Christ.
the Harry Potter one.
Dude?
He made the music video of herself.
Dude, this guy.
Yeah.
Is a guy?
17 million views.
Yep.
Dude. Let him go.
It's the bloom.
Let him go. Yeah, it's the bloom that's doing it.
Yep.
He made a fucking
video. It's the fucking bloom.
Mid-aughts game developers knew what was up
with
the bloom.
He's in the car.
He's in the car. He's wearing a silk shirt.
He's bolting it up, dude.
Yeah, she also sent it to me.
It doesn't help that he's a ginger.
That's true.
He's bolting it up.
I sent
But
it to you.
but his hair is Kenny
Oh,
G.
shit.
He has like the upper clothes of Bolton, but the hair of Kenny G.
Oh, that's a dangerous combination.
Crispy.
Crispy. The crispiest. Wait, the other side needs some.
Oh
my god. That's so bad.
Mama.
Did you get that on the mic?
Air bubbles in your bones.
What?
I think the whole is the mic.
Yo, dude, if my neck cracks appear on this recording, those are some crispy neck cracks.
I think I can do this.
I wish we had video. I wish we had video.
Basically what happened.
Dude.
I have some here because of my slouch.
Oh man.
I'm gonna get old man arthritis.
Dude. Here's just really strong. If I bend full knee, it just fucking snaps.
I feel...
Dude.
Oh shit,
what the...
What is that?
My knee.
Oh!
My knee! Damn it! Shit!
Welcome back to Good Trades, everyone. We are feeling the old damage.
What do you even do?
I sit down in a chair and talk into a microphone.
Mr. Plant? Come on, man.
I
love that video.
That cartoon is the best.
Poke Awesome is the best.
It's pretty good. So, Migs, what have you been up to this week?
Roland.
You have a list, right?
Yeah, I have
it
a
twice.
list.
Yeah, check that list.
Yeah, basically, I've just been playing demos and beta tests.
What kind of demos?
Yeah, we just talked about them. Are you
So-
sure they're not
Betas?
They are actually.
Oh.
We haven't played Star Wars.
Yeah, the first one is Star Wars.
Oh, right.
It's
You guys-
open beta weekend last week.
Last week.
Yeah, you guys recorded a bunch of videos.
That's what
for
we
the
did last
Battlefronts.
week.
That's what we did last week.
And then we were too puyat to do this last week.
And we had no money.
I hear the microtransactions for that one are super scummy too.
That has loot boxes as well,
Yeah,
It
man.
really is scummy, but it has loot boxes.
Loot boxes are
Something
not
that-
fun.
No, but I
Isn't-
heard something about like being like if you pay real money, you could have like a level 3 skill, and while others just have the
or a
the
chance
normal level
to get
1.
the level.
Yeah, exactly,
Oh, wow.
right? And
I
like
haven't heard about that one.
I've seen the difference in those skills. Like for example,
Yeah.
They're completely different.
no, like
Yeah.
for example, like the level 1 skill of like bounty hunter.
Uh-huh.
Boba Fett?
Yeah.
Boba Fett.
Boba Fett is like to be able to do his rocket barrage
Yeah,
in
yeah.
the sky with less damage on him. I think he receives like 25% less damage.
Ooh.
But
That's
at
weird.
level 3, it's 100%.
What the fuck?
He's immune
What
if
the
you have it at level
fuck?
So there's.
I wish Farrah had
variations of
that.
3. No,
That's
It's a
weird.
better
It's
version.
kind of
So is it
cheating.
25, 50, 100?
So that's basically
yeah,
invulnerable.
bullshit.
that's super bullshit.
That's
and behind a
bullshit.
paywall that other players can just pay for and
man.
get there.
This is why I don't like loot boxes.
Immediate
Baka
advantage.
naman you can still like get that kind of version of the level.
You
3.
can, but it'll take time.
Yeah, RNG
For sure. RNGesus. You gotta pray.
No,
but
fucking like, remember when we were playing the beta and I got a skill for the heavy, which is a grenade launcher,
Yeah,
and it replaces your shield skill,
yeah. So
and
not
it's a completely different
not-
weapon.
like sometimes it's better to actually use
The base?
the default skills.
No, but
on
the fact
some-
that to get a grenade launcher is an unlock via a random drop,
yeah, that's true.
why don't I argue that
that's weird.
if
It
there,
should be in the progression. Like, it
Yeah,
should be unlocked
or-
as a
or more
progression.
static.
no, either be a progression unlock, or you can equip it to another set,
Exactly.
and instead of replacing like your shield,
Yeah,
because you lose like the primary function of your class, maybe.
like
There has to be that like one variation slot while
Yeah.
everything else remains
I think-
static.
like
That
if
you
you
can
think
bring.
about it,
Uh-uh.
how EA did the loot box thing in Battlefront 2 is kind of weird because it's both cosmetic and
Yeah, and
skills
functional.
and functional. Yeah, so it's
They
kind of
scummed it out
iffy.
somehow.
Yeah, like just so you know.
The season passes are not popular anymore.
Like if you thought that EA finally learned their
Oh,
lesson
no,
with
dude.
the
It's
season
fucking
pass and
EA.
shit, they
Of course
kind
not.
of did this.
EA,
I was fully expecting this.
EA does
Well,
not
it's
have a
EA.
soul anymore.
Fucking, it's really pretty though.
It is. I saw your videos, guys.
I mean, we were playing and
I love the moment when you guys find each other. Is that you? It's you! It's you!
Start jumping around like idiots.
there's
green names.
Yeah, it's in Naboo, so it's basically droids versus clones.
Yeah.
Which there are some other heroes that were there that isn't
Are
really
not
the
canonical.
timeline.
Like
Yeah.
Han Solo shows up.
And Gray,
That's
Gray's
weird.
there, and
And Boba Fett.
yeah, and Boba Fett.
What about
And
the
Darth
Jar
Maul.
Jar?
Oh, Jar
Oh.
Jar isn't.
He's in the game.
Oh, really?
Is he?
He will appear in every stage. And-
What? As a secret?
Yeah, you can kill him. You
Okay.
you have to find him. Then
Oh my
you can
God.
kill him.
Okay, that's
I think
perfect
I
Jar
have
Jar
one more reason
implementation.
to actually
Kill
play this
Jar
game.
Jar.
So it's
system.
like it's like the Jar Jar everywhere system.
There's a chance where he'll spawn once.
Oh,
and if
man.
you find him, you can kill him.
Does he?
for a high score.
Yeah.
you win the game.
You get something. Maybe you get points.
Maybe you get a title, the Jar Jar Killer,
Oh,
Well, I'm sure just a trophy, but you probably get more points than usual.
the Jar Jar Man.
oh no,
no.
it's kind of
Bye
a horror
bye.
story.
Oh,
Bye bye, man.
jeez.
The gun man.
So how was like Battlefront? Like, how's the experience? Was it fun?
Dude, fucking every time you respawn, like a batch of foliage just flies into the sky.
Oh, because physics.
Because graphics,
Oh, jeez.
Like, look at how pretty it is. Look at it.
I also like
mean,
the way that they kind of set up the clone trooper side. Because if you watch Star Wars, you know that every clones are the same, right? Like they have the same.
They have the same face and voice.
The same face. So even the officers who are in officer uniform,
It's fucking
all the same.
Jango Fett's
New
face.
Zealand face of Jango Fett. So it's really funny when we found out that shit, it's Jango Fett.
It's the guy who played Jango Fett.
Jango
So much
Fett.
royalty checks. So much money.
They get to use his face from now on.
But yeah, I think the mode that I enjoyed the most was the space battles.
Yeah, there are a lot. There's objectives now. 'Cause in the previous game, it's just kill everyone.
How are the dogfights?
It's really intense.
Is it good?
Like the graphics help a lot.
Fucking the
It's
laser
really beautiful.
sounds.
Because
Dude.
the only other time I've ever watched gameplay of that is Muselk like crashing into buildings and shit.
That's in the Naboo thing. That's
Yeah, yeah,
different.
yeah.
It's
that's
really
different.
difficult
There's a
there.
space battle, a real
Actual space.
Yeah, in actual space, and you're
Yeah, like the objective that was open because it's one mode. They opened all modes, right?
Yeah.
But it's one map per mode. And for the space battles, it was there's a docked Star Destroyer, and basically the rebels are trying to destroy it, and the Imperials are trying to protect it. And it goes like the rebels who are attacking have life tickets, while the defending team has a percentage of whatever it is they're defending.
Okay.
So you can die as many times as you want if you're defending, as long as they don't destroy the objective.
Okay.
But then there's a sudden change of mission or objectives that will just pop out, like defend this Y-wing squadron while
they're doing their bombing runs or something.
Yeah. Well, if you're Imperial,
interesting.
you're gonna kill them or eliminate them or
Okay.
something like that. So it's really kind of like a dynamic mission system.
Oh yeah, it
Space
changes like
battles.
3 times, I think.
Yeah.
And part of it involves you flying into the big ships,
Ah.
into tight corridors, and it's
Cool.
like, fucking, I got you now, bitch.
This
feels like a Star Wars.
Pull up.
Oh, it feels like a Star Wars.
I'm right with you, Red Train.
But yeah, during the recording, we were just spouting
It's
endless.
so stupid. So many Star Wars quotes.
Yeah, so many Star
So-
Wars space
so
battle
stupid.
quotes. Even in episode 1, in the Starfighter scenes, it's just,
And it's like so throwaway, these quotes.
yeah.
So like, I can't shake him.
Yeah.
I just start giggling because you know, like,
I mean, even like that term, like I can't shake him. That's kind
It's
of
just a
normal.
generic dogfight
Yeah, generic
term.
dogfight term.
but it was in a
in
Star
the
Wars.
context of Star Wars, that's like.
This was made in the
This
60s.
was in the 60s.
Were there generic screen wipe transitions?
Yes.
Oh, every time.
Really?
Every
Like-
time you respawn.
Yo,
Yeah.
okay.
It's either a left wipe or the
The
Oh,
iris
dude,
wipe.
I can get behind
It's really
that
good.
because
It's
that's
really
the silliest part of Star Wars to me that really sticks out.
Because it was cheap.
Yeah, it was. It's super cheap.
But
Get
it's
those
stuck.
wipes. It's stuck as a classic thing.
It's like, oh, it's stylized. And like, nah.
No, they were
George
just
Lucas
being-
was fucking
yeah,
cheap. He really liked the iris outs.
Yeah, I like that.
At least it wasn't a star wipe.
Dude,
Oh shit!
Star wipe.
Oh man, or the splatter. Splatter.
I want
wipe.
like a 3D cube, like
Check-
just spinning.
Checkerboard.
Transformers
wipe.
did that.
What?
When they brought the 80s show into the 90s.
Oh yeah,
And they changed the
that.
transitions to a 3D cube.
Like it goes there.
it goes to a different
shit.
monitor in the cube.
I don't remember this.
It's really awkward.
What?
G1 baby.
Ah.
But yeah, the second one was actually Gran Turismo Sport.
Oh yeah, dude, that game
So,
looks really
yeah,
pretty.
it
It
Jesus
looks
Christ.
really pretty, and there are those really, like, I saw you post about this on Facebook.
Yeah.
Like,
It's one of the things that I love about the demo and probably the game if it comes out is that like Sony is not Sony but the PlayStation 4 is really pushing for the photo gallery modes.
Oh
that
yeah,
they
it's car
make
porn,
in
the
games.
game.
dude, super
Yeah.
car porn.
And I don't know how they did it with Forza because I remember playing Forza 6 and they also have this kind of photo gallery or
Oh
photo
yeah,
shoot mode.
I think they also had a connected version where you can walk around the car.
Yeah, but this one's really impressive. Like it impressed me because they're like set images that Gran Turismo Sport gives you in the game, and you can just stick out a car model and it'll blend
Oh,
in the
nice.
picture. And
Ah.
it won't.
So it's like presets.
It won't look like something that's in a game
Okay.
because of how.
I was
like-
wondering why those photos were really pretty.
Yeah, dude.
Yeah, they're
Why
super
not?
because
pretty.
it's really.
Is this part of a race?
It's basically picture shot.
Then you
the
just put your
car
cars
model
in.
is in the game. Pero it's so high fidelity that you won't notice that it's an in-game model. So that's how good the car
in-game
models
model
in-
is.
Yeah, in Gran
And
Turismo
I heard
is.
that because they reduced the number of cars in this.
Yeah, it's really high fidelity now.
Yeah, like the details in the cars by themselves got a lot better because of the space.
Yeah, that's a funny thing. Like,
Because the problem with GT5 ba yun, na
6, I guess.
6, where only certain premium cars had internals. Otherwise, it's just a black void.
Yeah. If you open the hood.
No, if you go into your cockpit driver mode.
Oh, really?
It's just a black void.
Oh, there's no interior.
Just like a basic default wheel. Pero yung dashboard, there's no...
It's just like nothing.
Yeah.
It's like sort of looks like a dashboard, but then the premium cars have all like the little instruments on there.
Oh man.
Yeah, but yeah. Speaking of Gran Turismo Sport, the demo offers you basically the whole game.
Really?
It's a 40 gig download.
Whoa,
so
that's a big demo.
It's kind of weird because they let you in on some of the modes and pages in the game, but they're locked. But they're there.
But they're locked.
So basic things like buying a car, you can't do it.
That's weird. So it's like one of those...
It's there para lang makita mo kung ano yung binibenta ng car.
Okay.
But you can't buy it.
Maybe also...
Which is weird.
Like, I'm thinking if that's actually the size of the full game, which is probably not, it's that they just found it easier to just let you download the whole thing.
Yeah.
That sounds like handing a birthday cake to all the crackers out there.
Yeah.
They could just fucking crack that thing wide open. It's like, yo, here's your gift. Have the whole game to crack.
But no, you can't buy new cars, though.
No, don't buy it.
No, they're just there for you to look at.
Look at them.
Yeah,
don't touch them. They're there, though.
I think the basic modes, based on the demo, is you have an arcade mode where you can go race with the AI or, classic split screen 2-player.
Just race around the tracks?
Yeah, race around tracks. 3 difficulties, again, just like in classic Gran Turismo.
Small, big, and big.
But then there's this, what's this? There's this mode called Sport, which is the main attraction of Gran Turismo Sport.
Okay.
So, is it different from the usual license mode?
Yeah, it's weird because...
What is Sport mode?
I think in this game, they will omit proper career mode. So there's no career mode similar to Gran Turismo.
Where you buy a car, earn higher licenses, and win races?
Yeah. So, like, in driver licenses or challenges, they're in a separate page or separate mode. Pero yung actual main meat of the game is in Sport, which is more focused on online multiplayer.
Right.
So they kind of devised their multiplayer races in a way that it's treated like an actual motorsport race. So so there are there are 3 races, 3 individual races during a certain time of the day, which you can enter. Tapos, once you entered, there's something like a 15-minute window for players to enter again, or for other players to enter the race.
This is online, right?
Yeah. And while that was happening, you can actually practice and qualify for time. While that was happening.
Okay.
So
like playing training mode in Street Fighter while waiting for a match?
Yeah, pero at least you're training for a purpose because...
Oh, so you're qualifying while others are also qualifying.
Like in an actual motorsport event, you have practice, you have qualifiers, you have the race, diba? So they made it so that you can practice the track and qualify for a higher for a higher position when the
race
starts.
happens. So your position at the start of the race is determined by
You do your
qualifier.
heats.
Yeah.
Am I getting the terms right?
Yeah. It's okay. But
it's okay.
But yeah, once the race starts, and I shit you not, I got surprised or caught off guard because I haven't played Gran Turismo since Gran Turismo 4.
The last one I played was 1.
Oh, wow.
I played 2 on an emulator.
So you're used to Gran Turismo with only just 6 cars in one race.
Yep.
This has 24. And it really surprised me because an online 24-man...
How much did 4 to 6 have?
I think 6 or 8.
Dude, as a young...
12?
From what I remember, so I'm not... I may be
8
wrong,
sounds normal, but fuck, 24?
Yeah, dude.
Jeez.
That's a lot.
It's a lot.
It's a lot of car porn.
And that's it.
How do you drive with one hand?
So GT Sport, they have certain player etiquettes that they're trying to enforce.
Okay. Like what?
Like you need to race clean. You need to race
No
properly.
bumping.
No bumping.
Yeah.
Oh,
If
because
there's
that was
bumping.
Car damage.
No. What they did
points.
was they set out the penalty in seconds. So you have to slow
shit,
down
that's real bad.
to erase the penalty. Then you can proceed to speed up. So that's
smart.
Yeah, that's a smart
That's
thing
smart
to do.
because in
for
real
a
life,
game.
people don't want to bump into each
Yeah,
other because
yeah.
these cars are expensive.
Yeah.
But in a video game,
a video
No,
game.
because especially in was it GT5, where because there's no crash engine,
Yeah.
how
Yeah.
to deal with tight
How-
corners
yeah,
on
yeah.
with an insane speed is you crash into the other guy
Yeah.
because he doesn't fly.
You
You basically
sneak
use him
in.
as a wall.
yeah,
And
exactly.
go.
Sneaking.
That's how a
And
lot
it
of
looks
racing
really
games
dumb.
go. Yeah.
Yeah.
Not most.
so I really like this feature of Gran Turismo Sport that they infuse the penalty
It's
feature.
good because that was jank in the old game.
Yeah.
That sounds real
And
good.
not only that, they rate players with driver ranking and skill ranking. So driver ranking is your behavior. So the
Ooh.
higher the ranking, it means that you race clean.
Okay.
So driver rankings is a way to actually have the players play with each other. So if you have a higher driver ranking, you'll get to
You
race
get
with.
grouped up with higher,
Yeah.
with similar ranked
So
people.
you will end up with cleaner races or proper races.
Ooh.
Interesting.
Is it like the jail system in fighting?
I guess
The
so.
jail system.
Probably, but
You can only play with other cheaters. The cheat zone.
But yeah, that's the thing I like about GT Sport. So I think a lot of fans will be divided by this one though, because
Why?
you're talking about an online only component.
Oh shit! Okay.
And-
Oh, but it has offline naman. No?
It has offline, pero in arcade mode and in challenges. Pero the main meet.
So
will be
wala na
online.
talagang. There's
No.
really no career mode
There's
now.
no career mode, so that's why a lot of people in the
That kinda
Facebook
sucks.
comments are actually kind of
Salty.
salty
That
about
kind
it.
of sucks.
I can understand
Yeah.
that. Yeah.
Pero-
Wait till Gran Turismo 7.
Yeah, that's true.
Underground.
But I think I can find
There's no number on this one though. Sport.
most wanted.
Because I thought this was going like the direction of Forza Horizon, which you know
Zero
Forza
Dawn.
Motorsport is the more sim style.
So you have
No, no,
Forza
no, no, no.
Horizon
Zero-
and you
yeah,
have
yeah.
Gran Turismo Zero Dawn.
Oh no.
Along with Blade Runner 2029 or something.
Oh
But yeah, I
man.
get it.
No, because Forza Horizon, Forza Motorsport is the more sim approach
Yeah.
to Forza games, and
And
then Forza
Horizon's like
Horizon
a
is
festival, like-
Burnout,
Yeah. Like in
Burnout.
Grand
Like-
Paradise.
and yeah, like premium cars only, high speed racing, arcade controls. And all
Yeah,
that.
yeah.
But
So I
yeah,
thought GT Sport was like a side thing that they're trying to do.
it is kind of like a side thing, and I actually dig the sport mode that they're trying to do. But yeah, aside from sport mode, which is the proper one, there's also a lobby mode, which is like custom lobbies or custom rooms for,
Oh,
for
okay.
races for
Just
friends
for
to
making
race.
online
Just
bullshit.
for people to jump in
Yeah,
and like
and
have a race.
it's not just a
Pagalingan
normal
tayo.
race. Like you can
Oh.
set it to practice mode, so that you
So you
just
can practice with others?
the track with others.
Interesting.
And there's coffee mode. I don't know what that
Coffee
means.
mode?
Wow, is that like sex?
Is
I
that
don't
like is that like
Cars
Gran
Luke Cage?
Turismo?
Will you see two cars humping each other?
Oh, God.
Oh, will you?
No.
No, it's
No,
too
no, no.
realistic for
Will
that.
you?
No. It's just a zoomed out shot of a garage with like
People
implications.
drinking coffee.
Implications. But
Oh, just a bunch of car asses.
yeah, yeah, yeah.
Ooh,
yeah.
mama, booties.
with parang binaural sounds.
Now, is it a coffee cup on the car
Dude.
Oh, I
as it rotates slowly?
So wait, you have no idea what coffee mode is?
no, I haven't gone to a server that has coffee mode on.
The hell is coffee?
Nobody's in it.
Nobody's in it.
Oh
Probably
man.
they're thinking the same thing. that
Maybe
this
they're
might be
all
something-
scared like you.
Yeah.
What
I
could
watched
coffee
Luke
mode be?
Cage.
Also, I like to add, like, during the races, there are times that you will have to use pit stops, right?
Yeah.
What they did with the pit system is really it's not as complex as it was in Formula One racing games.
I
but
want the ability to run over my pit crew accidentally.
I wish I could do that,
Dude.
but no. What they did is like it's either you change tires and refuel, right?
Right.
So
Totally.
you can choose which tires to change and how many gallons of fuel you want.
Exactly.
But you're in a timer,
Yeah.
so you can
Like-
just
like-
linger for as long as you want.
Oh.
Or you
okay.
can go and do the best Kimi Räikkönen move that you can go and like match in for like 11 seconds of doing all of that shit, and then go out of the pit.
Wait. Here's an important question. Does your pit crew have stats?
No.
Like fucking like because.
Can you hire individual pit crews?
No, because that's what I want. I want like a Metal Gear style pit crew system where they have stats
and they're graded like rank A or shit.
This guy's good at like
engineering.
dexterity and engineering.
This one's bilingual.
Fucking, did you see that screenshot from?
They all have code names.
Did you see the screenshot from like
Hungry
either Portable Ops or the one after that?
What's that?
Before Ground Zeroes.
Peace Walker?
What? Where it's a guy who says, I'm a great engineer. His rank is like D or E. When you lie on your resume.
Rafi Geek and Gladiator.
Yeah. Rafi posted that.
It's super true.
There should be another bar there that says lying. S.
S plus.
But yeah.
No, communication skills.
Communication skills, yes.
I don't think there's any stat-based pit crew there. It's all about you doing...
That'll be the next step.
Dude, that'll be the next level,
and
right?
then they're in loot boxes.
Oh no!
You're giving them ideas!
Don't give them ideas!
Not a bad idea.
Hey, if I'll give them this idea is free as long as you make Omega Boost too.
But yeah,
Polyphonic Digital.
Speaking of extras, you can actually set your
Wait,
library.
The fucking pit system, I didn't quite get how that works. So you have a time limit, so you can do everything.
Oh, so you just stay there for as long as you like.
You can stay as long as you want.
So basically,
just dick around.
So basically,
dick around.
Because usually, how the pit system works,
you have a time limit
like,
to do your task.
Either there's a time limit, or they just add to your clock, right?
Yeah.
But I think how Migs was explaining this was you can take as long as you want to do whatever you want.
But you can be as fast. That's like a real pit crew. It's up to you. So if you really want to be...
So if you memorize like the options of how to replace your tires...
it's basically how you do it. Yeah.
Yep.
So there's some skill. Like,
and you can be as shitty as you are
Man.
in the pit crew if you want to just stick around.
So you are the pit crew.
Like you can be like 20 seconds during pit. That's a bad time in F1 standards.
That's pretty
not
bad.
if you're doing it on purpose.
Yeah.
Like,
if you're like
sitting and chilling, relaxing on cool.
Fastest one, I think 8 or 9 yung mga ginagawa nila sa F1.
Yeah.
Imagine
really
how
fast.
you do that.
Rivet guns.
Dude, only at this point did I realize how much I want an RPG-based system for pit crews. Dude!
Isn't there a game that does that?
Is there?
Where you hire like...
Probably race
in
manager.
a career where you hire the people you put in your pit crew.
So kind of like Soccer Manager? Yeah.
Yeah, I think
that exists somewhere.
There's race manager.
Because can you imagine...
Sega made it.
Can you imagine, like Big Boss, you go out scouting for a pit crew.
You Fulton them away.
And like imagine, because you don't have a character model, it's just the car.
Oh my god.
Just like roaming the streets.
Oh my god.
Like sneaking up behind the guy.
Oh, you're good at tire changing.
School black van pa talaga.
No, I want it to be like a super primo sports car.
Dude, yeah.
Like the ones you see on Hot Wheels. And then it sneaks up behind the person.
And then on the front bumper, there's just a Fulton system.
No, you don't see it. It just appears on their ass. Like it'll go like a guy's like coming out of a 7-Eleven, right? And the car pulls up beside him. Then
You're part of my pit crew now.
Oh, you're taking him.
And you hear a helicopter sound. Good job, boss.
Oh, that's so good.
Oh, damn it.
I would like an assistant GM berating you for your actions when you're doing that. But yeah.
You start Fultoning other cars?
Isn't there a racing game where the pit crew is also its own minigame?
I think.
And if you fuck up, you're really bad.
Yeah.
I think there is.
Sounds about right.
Where you just remove the tires.
Yeah, I think
in
F1 games are similar to that one. Like
probably fucking DS game.
Yeah, it sounds about right.
Yeah.
Where you
silence out the
I wouldn't be surprised.
It's like while you're pulling in, like
it
take
becomes
out your
screen.
stylus.
Yeah. Drag the wheel.
Oh, you gotta do that thing.
Remove.
Pick the rivet thing.
Remove the nuts.
But yeah, other
20
other
seconds.
stuff in GD Sport, you can customize the paints, the decals, the liveries, your helmet color, your suit thing.
The digital driver it creates.
Yeah, I think you can even upload decals, so that's gonna be interesting.
That's cool. So it's like a bunch of dick drawings everywhere.
Oh, dude, you're not wrong.
Dude,
dick.
I could make a dick butt car.
It's just on the hood.
can.
Dude, just a dick butt on the hood.
Dude, a bye-bye man car.
Just get everyone in trouble.
The entire poster is around the car.
And that's just like, the whole race.
You just one lap. Everyone's gonna die.
Everyone's gonna die
days.
just because you showed them the bye-bye
It'll
map.
be like an elimination race where the last person gets eliminated per lap, like in Burnout.
a knockout
Yeah,
lap.
knockout
Oh
system.
man.
But yeah, other than that, the brands, man, this is like a really big game if this comes out, even though it's just a side game. But the brands, which is basically the car manufacturer's page, not only shows the cars for sale and the Vision Gran Turismo cars that you can get.
Does it have a link to the website where you can buy the cars
actual
themselves?
cars?
Dude, it has a link to videos
Of the
promoting
actual
their
cars?
Yeah.
But is there a link to buy the actual?
Dude.
No, that won't work because it's different per country.
Yeah.
I saw you post something of their, like, during a loading screen, there's like a
Oh, that's the
like a fucking ad for a
Tag
really
hero.
fancy watch.
yeah. That's the loading screen for GT Sport races.
Oh,
It's like
interesting.
X minutes
Ads.
before the
Ads
race
and sponsors.
begins. Yeah.
You know,
Ooh.
I actually appreciate that when the game can be like super upfront with you.
Yeah.
Like, yo, these guys paid us.
Yeah.
We're showing this
And
to you.
it's fine because it's racing.
It's a
legit
it's a real
sponsorship,
world
yeah.
like scenario. If it
Yeah.
was like a fantasy RPG and then Tag Heuer shows up, then that's weird.
Like, I don't understand why all of these other mediums have to be so weird and shady about it. When things like GT can be like so legit.
Well, it's a sport.
it's a
First and
sport with
foremost.
real cars.
That's how they're
so it's
shown.
fine.
Anyway. But yeah, besides those things in brand mode, you get to also see the manufacturer's history via
my
museum
God.
page.
Jesus.
Dude,
Oh my
cardboard.
God,
the,
super car
The
porn.
museum thing is very detailed.
Ah.
Like from the beginning
Oh my god.
of
When it was
the-
just wheels.
Yeah. Dude, I checked
Four
out
wheels on a stick.
Dude, when you said from the beginning, my mind just like went immediately to the Flintstones car.
caveman.
I'm just
Caveman
like
times.
from the beginning.
I checked out the Subaru page in
Okay.
the museum
Yeah.
and found out they were on like an aeronautics manufacturer
Oh,
in
shit.
World War II.
What the
Wow.
fuck?
Dude, that's really legit.
Wow.
Yeah.
And then they moved into car manufacturing after the war.
That sounds legit.
It's really detailed. It's crazy.
Car porn history.
Dude, the history buffs.
Like, dun pa lang. It's
And
really
then
a
like,
good buff.
actually, they were a
So,
brand
yeah.
of beer.
So anyway, that's
With all
my
these
week.
car nerds.
I think I'm gonna buy that actually.
That does sound
It
like
looks really
Yeah.
good.
It's
It
been
looks
a
way
while.
better than the last game.
it's been a while since I bought like a really good car game.
Yeah, but you need a PS4.
Project Cars.
Wow.
Yeah, Project Cars on
GT
Steam.
Sport.
Really? Is that good?
People say it's
Or-
better than GT.
No.
Really?
We
Project
can go
Cars is
with
prettier.
the what's that? There's this PC game in
Burnout
Steam.
Paradise.
Can we just
No,
play
no, no.
Need for Speed Underground?
No.
Two.
There's
No,
there's
but Riders
this,
on the Storm though. Is it two? Okay.
there's this racing game in Steam that has mods for Initial D.
What's it called?
I
Is that
forgot.
the Unity game?
Is that
we've
Dark
been
Souls?
seeing
I don't know.
everywhere? Oh my god.
Yung Ross something Rossi. What's that?
Rosso Donovan.
I'll link it to
Rosso
you.
Donovan driving sim.
I'll link it to
Australian.
you. Pero they support mods for Initial D courses and cars, so you can
drift
ride
around.
and drift around like Akina or Akagi or Irazaka.
Cool.
They have some shit like that, and it's in Toge mode, so that's legit.
Huh.
Legit Initial D.
Interesting.
mode.
With Initial D Sim.
Yeah, but
Not
GT
made
Sport.
by Sega.
Yeah, I'll probably get it. It's gonna come out like I think tomorrow, Wednesday.
Oh shit,
It's
really?
17, October 17th.
Jesus.
Already.
Yeah.
Huh.
I really have to publish my article about it. I made one. But yeah.
Publish it right now.
Do it.
On your phone.
Man,
Do it.
tomorrow. Always.
Anything else up with your week, my man?
Nah, I mean Warframe happened.
Dude,
Oh, you guys.
a lot of Warframe happened
Guys
for the
in your
both of us,
Warframe.
man. We fell in that hole deep.
Dude.
I was in some of them.
Yeah.
You were in some.
I know what hallway hero means.
Dude,
Ah,
yeah, hallway hero.
I just found that out yesterday. I was
Yeah.
laughing my ass off in the car.
the hallway hero.
It's like basically
Because we know
a
the
jackass.
concept.
hmm
But yeah,
The concept of leaving the group and shit.
yeah.
It's either a jackass or just a noob.
Yeah.
I just like this called hallway hero because
Because he's trying to kill everything even though he
Yeah.
can't. And that like that sounds like a lot of new players.
Yep.
But
Yep.
yeah, anyway, I think yesterday what happened significant in Warframe was the launch of
The
Planes
launch
of
of
Eidolon.
Planes of Eidolon.
Eidolon or Eidolon?
I'm not sure.
Final Fantasy X summons.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Eidolon. Yeah, okay.
I say Eidolon because it has an E.
I say Eidolon, or do I say Eidolon?
I say Eidolon because Ein in Dead or Alive is pronounced as Ein.
Who? Who?
It's Hayate in Dead or Alive.
Who?
Planes.
Oh, you haven't played?
No, I know who that is, but
Yeah.
you don't play the guys. You play the girls.
I played some of the guys too.
What about
Just
Zach
because
though?
Ayn is a ninja man.
What about Zach
yeah.
though?
There's fucking
Yeah,
you can play
Zach's
Ninja
legit,
Gaiden
though.
man. He's
Wait,
black.
is Ayn the?
He's the ninja brother of Kasumi, right?
Is he the German ninja?
Kasumi's brother.
Kasumi's brother.
Is he the ninja with amnesia?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
What's his amnesia name?
I don't
Ayn.
remember.
Yun
It's
ba yun?
basically Ayn. Tas Hayate yung totoong.
Hayato.
Yeah, there you go.
So dumb though. Anyway, Planes of Eidolon.
I mean, there's like
Planes of
20
Eidolon,
Kasumis.
planes of giant things that we couldn't find.
You know, I really admit, first 30 minutes of going there,
Was
pure frustration.
pure frustration.
To the point that I say, it really sucks.
dude, yeah.
Was it because you were lost or
No.
what?
Like it was a lot of things.
Because this is the open world area.
Yes.
And
it was a lot of things. I mean, like, first, like my computer kept crashing.
That's not the game's fault.
Yeah, it's not. I kept DCing. The party couldn't find each other.
Yeah.
Like, basically, I think the servers were just so hammered.
It sounds that way.
And if you think about it, like a 3-kilometer map.
Yeah. Like, it takes a while to load in the map because it's a 3 kilometer by 3 kilometer
And they only
map.
have like 3 instances for all of the people to fill up that map.
Yep.
Only 3?
3? No, that
Is
can't
it 3?
be.
That
No,
sounds way
no.
too little.
Like, I was looking at the instances for Cetus, like the little village next to it.
How many is it?
I put us in instance 27.
Oh, okay. So
Yeah,
it
yeah,
is
yeah.
that many. But
yeah,
still,
it's a lot. It's a lot.
even in that kind of number, it's still hammered down the server.
I can
Dude,
imagine because of the fucking launch.
Like the other day, Warframe overtook Dota 2 in viewers
On
on Twitch.
Twitch?
Yeah,
Oh, dang.
it's crazy.
Were
like,
you guys on stream?
Oh,
Exposed,
no.
balls out.
But yeah, like I super agree with you. I was just frustrated that we couldn't get on the planes together.
It was dumb. It was really frustrating because we can't even like begin a quest or a mission specific for Planes of Eidolon. And we got tired and we got kind of give up. That we just what we did was we just form a group,
You started
get out of
fishing
the
together.
planes without any mission whatsoever. Just started exploring the thing like we're in some sort of
I actually thought you
sandbox
guys
thing.
would do that first.
Yeah.
Instead of picking a mission.
Yeah,
I don't
exactly.
know what happened.
I don't know why we did that.
Yeah.
But what do you call it? The interesting thing is, like after my computer crashed, the three of you,
After you disconnected the first time, they were able to group up bigla.
They were
I
like-
was in the chat.
yeah, they were able to group up Bigla and get into the planes. So that was you, Migs, Ijon from Long Live Play, and Rafi from,
From Geek
Geek
and-
and Gladiators.
Yeah.
Like the three of you ended up on the planes.
Wala pa si DC nun?
DC was off
DC
somewhere
was
else
just fishing. He was just
Ah.
fishing. Which
Yeah,
is
he was just
hilarious.
fishing
And then
somewhere
he found
else.
you guys after.
No, he
No?
was just stuck there fishing.
He was just fishing somewhere. He
Minding
didn't
his
even
own
go out to
business.
look for us.
Oh.
But
DC was me in Final Fantasy 14.
yeah, just fishing. But like the whole thing was like, it was super funny to me because I had just turned my computer back on, and I get into the game. I receive an invite from you guys, and it spawns me into the plains at night. And you,
Which is where the big monsters
yeah,
are.
so basically,
basically hard mode.
yeah, basically the Plains of Eidolon have a day and night system where
It's like-
there's 100 minutes of day and 50 minutes of night.
Oh, 100
And-
minutes is pretty long.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it's really long.
it's really long.
And basically, when these fuckers like invited me, it was the dead of night, and they were all huddled around a tiny hut, trying to protect themselves from all the high-level mobs around them.
We were trying to survive the night.
It's like
We were basically role playing like Minecraft.
Yeah,
Dude.
it sounds like everyone's first experience with Minecraft.
yeah, like when I walked in, you guys were discussing who would go out to get food. It's really
I made
bad.
that joke. Someone needs to go out for food.
Dude, who will bring us the sustenance? But yeah, like, I actually didn't want my first experience of the planes to be like the nighttime. Because,
Well, there you go.
But because I wanted to see the day. But the night was super fun. Like, there's tons going on.
Yeah, it's
But
really hard though.
The only, like, the thing that kind of soured my experience a bit, because usually when it comes to games like this, I tend to be very overly prepared. I tend to... No, yeah. Like, I tend to over-prepare. I tend to research everything. I tend to, like, just try to know as much as I can before jumping in without getting spoiled.
I mean, you fucking looked up Paladins builds at some point, right?
Yeah, dude, like, that was the first day you brought me into Paladins. I already looked up
before
a build.
you even played the
Yeah,
game.
exactly.
Jesus.
And, like, basically, that was one of the first times I jumped into something that blind. As in...
Almost literally, because it was dark.
Dude, it was dark.
Dude.
These chuckle fucks were huddled up in a tent, terrified of the world outside.
No, this is the best scenario for you to actually experience Plains of Eidolon.
Yeah.
You come in blind.
Dude.
Like,
No.
like a survivor.
Like a
Like
hero.
Tom Hanks in the Survivor movie.
But the problem was, we didn't know what to do. We didn't have an objective, which is fine. 'cause
That's the best thing
You create
about
your
it.
own adventure,
Yeah.
man.
Does it like
You're the
spawn
hero of the
enemies?
story.
Like
Randomly,
what
it
happens when you
spawns.
do missions? Does it spawn specific enemies after that?
Like, for example, you'll be sent on a mission to destroy a Grenier base camp. And if you take them out, that camp won't be there. Like stuff like that. Or sometimes they'll send in reinforcements. Sometimes...
also, it'll spawn the
there'll be
appropriate
patrols.
things
Yeah.
for
and
your
then, and how
friends.
they spawn is really cool because a dropship comes in.
A dropship comes in,
Like
yeah.
Final Fantasy 15.
Yeah, and they'll just drop on the
Okay, good.
reinforcements.
It's not like because FF15 had the problem where it was open world and it had hunting quests.
Okay.
But you couldn't take more than one hunting quest at any given moment because it would reload the entire map and spawn that specific monster.
Oh, that sounds
It's
weird.
really
That
stupid.
sounds really
It's
weird.
old game design.
Mhm.
I'm glad this one sounds alright.
Man, like, the...
I really enjoyed Emil running around blindly,
Dude,
just trying to.
I thought you were gonna like, because you can hear them on Discord screaming like little girls,
Dude,
and you would
yeah.
go, "I'll handle this."
Emil in
come
hero
in.
mode again, valiant as ever.
Hero da.
I would be like, okay, guys, let's do this. And then I'd be like, wait, I don't know what to do.
Oh, no.
This is weird. No, because like at some point we were like, what's that in the distance? Is that a giant dinosaur?
Oh, this is the Eidolon we're talking about,
And
and
then
we're finally gonna get it.
And then we all start rushing there, like
And then
ninja jumping everywhere.
We're even humming the Jurassic Park theme music.
No wonder.
And then like as we get a little bit closer, like because I'm in lead, right? I'm like, guys, I think that might be a windmill.
And I was like, oh, what? Fuck you, Emil.
It's a windmill. Like as we start getting closer, we just realize that that's not walking. That's just a windmill.
just animating.
Yeah, it's just
Basically, shame.
basically.
I had an exact opposite moment in Dragon's Dogma when I played that. Because there's also a day and night cycle there.
Yeah, that was really good.
And then
That's
at
really
night,
good game.
enemies also become freakishly strong. Plus, your characters get way more fatigued faster.
Okay.
So, like, it's complete darkness. You have to turn on your little shitty lamp and
Yeah,
put
yeah.
it beside
the
your
lamps
hip.
are jank there, but it's
Yeah,
really
because
good.
if you hold it in front of you, it
it will light
illuminates
up.
more. But if you put it on your hip to fight,
just
Yeah,
it's a smaller
cone.
surface area. So, like, you see a vague shadow of something in the distance, maybe like glowing eyes.
Oh,
It's
shit.
And when we get close enough, it's a fucking ogre that's like 5 fucking
no.
stories
Like-
high. Like, whoo! You immediately run away.
Like, Dragon's Dogma is really... It's a really great game.
Oh, that's really
Too bad
solid.
it doesn't have any multiplayer because
Yeah.
it's
It would have been
such
perfect
as
for
a-
that.
Oh man.
And it's really scary. If it's night, it's really scary.
Oh,
It's hard.
okay.
It's Devil May Cry with
Oh.
Skyrim.
Really?
Tapos may instances that you're gonna fight a dragon. Dragons are really hard in that
oh
game.
man,
Because-
it's not some bullshit Skyrim dragon,
No.
right?
No, because you can mount enemies and then
Yeah.
you like stab them, Shadow of the Colossus style.
Oh, okay, cool.
So imagine
It's like Witch.
Skyrim settings, but with Devil May Cry combat.
Oh, that sounds
Yeah.
good because the combat of Skyrim was always the thing.
It's
that,
just fucking jank, yeah.
It's really
Yeah.
dumb.
It's Western RPG jank.
Yeah, real bad, real bad.
Yeah.
But yeah, like, how did our Plains of Eidolon like adventure end?
It ended up in a prison break.
Dude, because eventually we wandered into like this Grenier camp, and then suddenly Space Mom, like over the comms, was
Yeah,
like, "Yo,
promise.
do this for me, boys."
Yeah.
And then we're like, "Yo,
Suddenly
we
Space
have
Mom,
yeah." And then we're like,
yeah.
"Yo, purpose.
We have a purpose in
We
life."
have a purpose in life now." So we start looking around for their like supplies. We're supposed to steal these supplies.
Basically, a mission is to gather 3 supply boxes.
Yeah, 3 supply boxes that they were like hidden around the place, and then
Yeah.
like
We got it on time.
yeah, but
a
like
buzzer beater.
after every loot box we opened, after every resource cache we opened, like more and more reinforcements came.
Yeah.
And we all started dying one by one.
Yeah.
I heard that because I heard Rafi pa. Because like Emil says, "Oh, I'm down," and I thought Emil is the strongest person on their team.
Oh no!
And then Rafi says, "Well, I'm down." And then sunod na kayo naman.
Yep. And then
officially, I was the first to die.
Basically, I was able to revive everyone else, but I did not make it in time to revive you.
Yeah.
And like Migs died permanently.
Yeah.
Oh shit!
And then that's where the helicopters started flying.
Dude,
God.
like all of the fucking like think like Star Wars Episode 2 ships like flying like
Dropship mode.
Yeah,
overhead.
or Force Awakens during that time when Rey and Finn was running around and all of these TIE fighters are
and like Maz's
the
bar.
whole
Yeah. They're just barraging the floor from the sky.
Air support coming
Dude,
down
that
on
was
you.
happening for 30 minutes. Not really, like 5 to 10 minutes.
Dude, probably 15 because like not only were they shooting at us, at some point they brought in an actual dropship and started carpet bombing us.
Oh shit!
Did you not notice that? Jesus Christ! Because like as soon as I revived Eidolon, I was like, "Run for it!" And like just like 8 ships were following us, and we were just like, "But we can't shake him! We can't shake him!
I can't shake him."
Yeah.
It just felt like Super Star Wars. And the most hilarious part is we finally make it to the gate, the bastion of safety. We finally get out, and like the gate opens, we get in, the airlock seals, and then Ijon's first word was like, "Hindi tayo kompleto." Sino yung naiwan? Sino yung naiwan?
It's too real.
Man, I love Ijon's reactions during that session
dude.
because it's like genuine fear.
Dude, he's like,
and worry.
"Sino naiwan?" And then like my response was like, "Migs didn't make it." It's so funny.
Oh, man.
Migs didn't make it.
Migs, he should have appeared as a Force ghost in the Discord chat.
Run, Raph, run!
And then Rafi just started saying like, "We can live a new life now. We gotta live it for him."
Yes.
It's so fucking funny.
I also
Oh
like
my
the
God.
moments where you are reviving everyone, and then suddenly we just spout
I
out.
caught that
"And
too."
they say that.
I caught that too because, like,
Oh my God.
of course Emil's reviving everyone. He's the strongest guy in the group. And then, that moment where Emil's down. Oh no.
Something's not right.
One of my favorite moments was because when I spawned in, right, you guys were huddled up in that tiny hut, and we're just defending your little house.
Yeah,
like you guys were just shooting anyone that would come near your house. And like when I was leading you to a place, and a lot of people like Ijon and Rafi and you were just like, "Wait, which direction? Which direction?" And then I was like, "Oh, press M." And then your reaction to how big the map was.
Oh
Crazy.
shit.
It was just like, "Oh my god, this is a gigantic map."
Yeah,
Oh
it
my
is.
god.
It's like how big. It's like the feeling of how big GTA 5's map is when you first see it. That's how big it is for me when you first see the Plains of Eidolon.
Damn.
That's the thing though, like, if we can do the clan research for it, we could fly Arcwings in there.
And you know the feeling if, for example, in the distance you can wonder, can I actually go there?
Yeah.
And then you go there.
You can totally go there.
That's really nuts. That's really... I mean, kudos to the Warframe devs for actually
Super.
doing
That sounds really fun.
The Digital Extremes people, man, they do some good work.
Truly, the digital extreme.
And
True
like,
to their name.
and like after that fucking prison break thing where we get out, like, we get out, mission's complete, so you come back to life.
Yeah.
We make it back into the plains, and it's daytime now.
Yeah.
And like, we just noticed, because we were fighting like level 30, level 40, level 50 enemies, right? And then we get out to the plains during the day.
Right.
And sila Rafi at sila Ijon, they were just like, "Level 7 lang sila, kaya natin!" And then they start running forward and just killing people. And I'm just like, this is what we were supposed to be doing.
Yeah.
Level 7 lang sila.
I remember that when I got back in the game. Tapos, unang pagbukas pa ng gate, there's a dead guy.
Dude!
A dead Grenier. like from the previous mission.
Dude, no, it wasn't from the previous mission.
It isn't?
That was the first thing I saw. When the gates opened, Eidolon was just standing right in front of the gate. And when it opened, there was an enemy soldier right in his face.
Oh,
and
so he just
shot it.
And shot it point blank.
With his shotgun, he was just like, bam. I was just like, wow, good reflexes.
Oh, man.
Damn.
Twitch controls.
Dude. Oh, it was really funny.
Yeah.
Man, but, like, at that point, though, we didn't even, like, talk to the NPCs.
We didn't.
There's
We
a guy
just
that sells
enjoyed-
pets.
Really?
Dude, yeah. There's a guy that sells pets. There's a guy that lets you forge your own weapon.
Yeah, I heard about
As
that.
in, like, you select the hilt, the
Wow.
blade, like, you could turn it into a great sword, a sickle, anything you want. So
Interesting.
you design your own weapon and then you name it yourself. And the parts you pick, like affected stats, shit like that.
The bye-bye.
They're
The bye-bye sword.
dude.
Bye-bye.
The fucking DC like forged the sword called the Bye Bye.
If you think about it, you get hit. You start taking damage.
You should think about the sword. It's just a floating sword coming at
You
you.
start seeing like hit effects on you.
Jesus.
Oh man, dude, there was so much in that town that we skipped over. Like,
It's...
It's fine because like when you play GTA,
Yeah,
you have to trudge through the fucking first opening mission that you're forced to play.
Exactly.
And then you're like, fuck this, I'm gonna dick around.
I'm gonna dick around in the plains.
And usually that's one of the things that I like in sandbox games. Like, you just have to make your own shit.
Yeah, it's fun.
Like, I think that's also, like, I understand Emil from Dibs and Cubes, why he likes these kinds of games. Like, I remember we're in a stream of a 7 Days to Die session, and we were just, it's basically a sandbox open world zombie game. So basically we were just rummaging empty houses at night.
And you were creating this narrative in your head.
Yeah, and we even have night vision goggles, so how it looks like is like some sort of like ops video of someone just trying to raid this empty house, and then all you hear are just squeals and screams of little girls. It's really funny.
Dude.
I can show you guys the video, but yeah, it's basically like those are the moments that I really enjoy when it comes to open world.
Dude, you're gonna love the fucking new rifle in the game that gives you heat vision at night.
Whoa!
Oh shit, really?
Dude,
Wow.
Yeah.
Okay.
Sounds
It's a
like a
good
scope?
rifle. Yeah, it's a scope.
Damn.
If you aim down sight, you see everyone as like red things, red
You're
highlighted
the
things.
predator.
Dude.
Bilang dami nila, no?
Now you're the prey.
Oh man, there's so much to do. There's still the fishing. There's still like all of the
Yeah,
we walked into one of the caves, right? And then like
Oh my
That's such a
god.
cocked piece of a
dude,
cave.
like because this cave was near the entrance, so it was a relatively safe place. We walked into a cave, and then like this small achievement popped up.
Tomb Raider or
1
something.
out of 27 caves.
Wow.
Like,
Breath of the Wild shit.
Like
Yeah.
explore all the caves on the plains of Eidolon, and we're like, "Yo, everyone! I found a cave entrance!" And then like, we all go there and like, let's explore this cave.
And we slide in.
and we slide in. We go into the cave, and then like 5 meters in, it's an exit already. And we're like, there was nothing in that one cave.
It's like a
Oh.
kiddie slide of a
It's like a
cave.
kiddie slide.
Sounds like No Man's Sky.
Dude.
Yeah.
But like DC was telling us to like check out the other caves because apparently there's treasure and shit.
Oh, nice.
Oh,
Like
good,
Tomb Raider.
good. Maybe that was just like the noob
The
cave.
noob cave.
Yeah,
Like
the
you'll
baby
always
cave.
find this.
Yeah.
And then when you encounter the player that hasn't found it, you haven't
Found the noob cave.
Shit.
The cave with nothing in it.
The cave that's Death Note?
No.
Oh
Yeah.
man.
Is that your week also?
Well, like that was a smooth transition from your week to my week. Ooh.
That was like
Segmaster.
yesterday.
Segway master. Oh yeah, that was just
That was
yesterday.
not even yesterday, just a few hours ago.
You're not wrong. You're not
Look
wrong.
forward to the video because I know Migs was recording the entire thing.
Yeah.
And I was in it
I
too.
got an hour and 30 of footage in that session.
Dude.
I was in there when we were all singing Hero.
We were all harmonizing.
I wasn't
and shit.
even in the game. Because I was downloading stuff. so-
Real
Yeah.
good, man. I had fun. But most of my week has actually been Warframe.
Yeah, I can see it.
What about your F14 subscription?
Oh, no.
Time to
Paid
feel
for
bad
it.
about that.
Yeah, and your Guild Wars, like the whole
Guild Wars is
section.
fine.
Guild Wars is fine.
Yeah.
But he paid for the Final Fantasy.
I paid for the Final Fantasy 14 subscription.
That's true.
Yeah, like I don't know, because I've kind of shifted as far as my mindset goes right now. Because like before, I'd always have this mindset of like, if I completely dedicate my time to this game, I will lose out on playing other more recent games.
That's
shit I should
true.
be catching up on. But like,
you don't have the drive to play those other games.
yeah, exactly. But right now, I was just really enjoying Warframe so much that I decided, like, you know what? Fuck it. I'm having fun. It shouldn't matter. It shouldn't matter that I'm not... Ooh, that's some good fucking bandana tech, man.
Go out there in GTV.
Yeah, actually.
Haruhi.
Migs is wrapping, like, the Nippon, like...
Headband
around his arm.
like Shikamaru.
Dude, that's not bad. But yeah, like... there was always that mindset of, like, I'm getting left behind. I'm not gonna be able to finish this game when it's relevant or stuff like that. But, like, I was just enjoying like all of the new additions to Warframe so much that I was just like, fuck it, I'm gonna have a good time, then I'm gonna catch up to the other games when I can. Because
it's basically your fault why we're all playing Warframe.
Yeah, and then DC had to get all competitive about it, like, Founders Pack.
Yes, Founders Pack,
I have more free time than Emil.
Oh no, it's
my
true.
experience in Warframe was disgusting. Before I actually went back to Warframe.
Why disgusting?
Because I was buying plats
Oh,
every week. Just for clan furniture.
Do you still have
That's how
those?
bad Well, I already gave it up because I went to Salt Factory. So I basically had set up one of my clanmates as the new guild leader. So, sige, ikaw na bahala dyan.
Oh, I didn't know the Salt Factory was actually a new clan.
No, it's a new clan.
It's actually an old clan.
No, but
I mean, like, separate. I thought it was referencing the
because I have
chat.
my own clan.
Oh, also, you did notice though, I set you as architect.
Really?
Time to buy plat every week.
I'm still hype beast.
No, you have architect powers.
Ah, okay.
You can set up furniture and shit.
Oh, time to buy plat every week again.
Shit.
For that killer couch.
Don't do this to me.
No, but like I think one of the other reasons I've been enjoying Warframe so much is that it's been a while since, because like you said, like I kind of got everyone into this again. Like it's been a while since I've had exactly. It's been a while since I've had like a small community of friends log into Discord at night, right?
Dude, we have like eight
people, like in Discord at the same time,
and
just like chatting.
You normally group up with up to 4.
Yeah. But like it's fine. Like these people are just here to hang out and like talk. And that's something I really miss about like the older traditional MMOs like WoW. Because like every night I would look forward to going online in fucking TeamSpeak or what was the other one? Ventrilo.
Ventrilo.
I would log into Ventrilo and look forward to like hanging out with my clanmates. And now I'm like the same thing's kind of happening. I'm like, when I get home, I'm gonna log into fucking Discord, and I'm gonna be able to talk with my friends, like all of them, sabay. Like
it also helps that we all have good mics.
Oh yeah,
it totally helps.
And Rafi
Can you
used it too.
imagine? Can you imagine?
Can you imagine if we had garbage mics?
Oh, dude.
Growing pains.
That's what I had
We
during my time
all
in
went
Warframe.
through that.
Like I had that moment where
Oh yeah, there's video evidence of that.
Yeah, we have shitty mics.
And it doesn't help that when you and Ems play, you giggle a lot.
Oh yeah, you guys
Both
do
of
giggle a
you.
lot.
That's the thing.
Oh man, I feel kind of bad though. When you recorded that video of us on the plains of Eidolon, I didn't plug in my mic. I was using my laptop mic. It's fine?
It's fine. Your
It's
laptop
fine.
mic sounds fine.
Okay, that's good.
As long as it doesn't capture
You have
speaker
that.
audio.
You have that voice actor advantage.
Oh yeah.
Voice
Straight up
delivery.
cheap.
The training,
You are the mic.
Training.
dude. Like for like,
Who's your Gran Turismo?
dude. When I was training for voice acting,
Si Paul ba yung all mic mo?
Paul Knight.
That's not bad. I really like it. We call it like they didn't allow me to drink cold drinks for like a month.
Oh yeah, because that fucks up your throat.
Yeah, that fucks up your throat.
That's true.
As I drink a soda.
Oh fuck, salabat, Jesus.
Oh man,
That's fine.
I hate
Give me
that.
ginger tea.
and like fucking every night they'd make you gargle like this
Salt water?
50% saline solution to clear out your throat.
Yeah.
Oh man,
You know, at least I have a good voice.
like
Base.
Voice for one.
After you gargle that shit, you like spit out everything, all
It's
of
salty.
the phlegm,
It makes
makes you like puke. Jesus
That's
Christ.
good though. It makes your mouth clean.
Super clean, super duper clean.
Kasi
Oh
Paul
my
for
God.
one.
Paul for what?
For
Tapos
one.
palagi siya naka-true form.
Oh my goodness!
Oh my.
I love that.
Goodness!
I love that fucking scene.
Yeah, man.
You
gets
just
so hyped when he
transform. Love that fucking scene. Like earlier in the week and last week, since we weren't able to meet up, I actually also cleaned up Macadamia. Because, like I mentioned earlier, I actually hadn't finished it yet, and now I'm all caught up. Donna, on the other hand, is super caught up. She caught up to the manga.
Yeah.
And she's been telling us, like, go for it. It's really good.
She's been whispering it.
Yeah,
ever
she's
since
like,
the podcast.
Which is fine because, like, fucking... When I was waiting for Shippuden to come out, I jumped on the Naruto manga and, like, this is better than the show.
Well, yeah, I mean, the
Right?
show's kind of...
Like, Ippo, too. Like, I love Ippo, the anime, because it's great.
Yeah.
But, like, the pacing in the manga seems a lot better because there's not much fluff of, you know, like, having to wait.
That's weird, because I was actually kind of distancing myself in the manga. Like, I want to watch the anime more because it's... You know,
No, like,
it's
I'd read the
boxing, so
manga
it's-
and I thought that I wouldn't experience the hype moments. And when I watched the anime after that, like, it's the same.
It's
Right.
super the same.
Except that I know what happens next.
Yeah.
And like, since I read like an arc for Macadamia in the manga, the art is really fucking good in the manga.
That's good.
Like,
That's
it's
good to
really,
hear.
Really
Because, like,
good.
Yeah.
Attack on Titan is the exact opposite.
Dude,
Really?
the
Attack on Titan manga
it's
is fucking
garbage.
shit.
It's garbage, man.
Well, if you think about it, yeah, the animation values...
Yeah, plus the shading.
No,
those
the
really
actual
rough
art
lines.
in Attack on Titan is the
Really
manga is
bad.
garbage. Like I looked at it and what is this amateur?
Yeah.
Fucking, even the way it's paneled is really bad.
And like a lot of people say, oh, it's deliberate to give you that foreboding
it's
feeling. No, it's not. It's
stupid.
just really bad.
It's just really boring to look at.
I mean, I guess it adds to the experience of this dystopian world, but no, it's still
and
really
it does
bad.
become like talking for the next few years.
Oh, shit.
Oh man.
That's why.
But yeah, I caught up on Macadamia. I've been playing a lot of Warframe.
I love this fucking macadamia.
Yeah, dude.
It's hilarious. It's
I
great.
love that. That's the name for it. Fucking Macadamia.
Why is Mac...
No, because when
My
it was
Hero
still
Academia.
Okay, good.
Macadamia.
macadamia, like the nut.
Yeah.
Because before this blew up as an anime, and when One Punch Man was the anime of the year,
Yeah,
I
it
remember
was.
watching that,
right,
but stopping at episode 2 because I was
No,
caught up with...
because One Punch Man blew up, and then people were catching on to Boku no Hero Academia. Who the fuck remembers that?
Yeah, because
I hate how a lot of anime titles are just sentences.
Yeah.
And like the worst part is people associated it before with Boku no Pico.
Yeah,
that's the
that's kind of
famous
weird.
Boku no
blah, blah.
Yeah.
And like I like that more because before I used to call it My Hero Aka.
Yeah, which is what most people call it. And now in the anime, it actually says My Hero Academia on top of the logo.
yeah.
So we're not gonna be getting any Band of the Hawk problems here.
That's fine.
Gatsu.
Gatsu. Shit.
Gatsu with a Z.
That's too real.
Like
Dude.
my introduction to My Hero Academia is really weird. Like
Really?
I even like caught up with the Twitch, the special Twitch premiere
Screening?
of that show.
Okay.
Was it in English?
No, like it has this like English host, and then they're trying to hype up the show.
Like an actual English host?
Yeah, and then after that, like I think it's Crunchyroll who's doing the stream.
Of
that.
course.
Yeah.
And then
Of
after
course.
that, they're gonna show the
anime.
The
The
episode?
anime, yeah.
Oh god, they had a program?
Yeah, and a lot of my friends actually doesn't like the show. Because they're saying that, sobra
'Cause
naman
the
tong
character
feels,
sucks.
parang ang pangit, mas maganda pa rin One Punch Man. Guys, that's actually the point.
But the problem I have naman with One Punch Man, because like, it's fine. I like the premise, it's funny.
Yeah.
But the main hero is just too strong.
Yeah.
So whenever he's on screen, like, everyone's fine.
Yeah.
Everyone is
Like-
absolutely...
Like, I like one of the... Like, I like the other
There's
characters
no
more.
stakes
Right,
when
right.
he's there.
Yeah.
And then when he's not there, it's all stakes. It's like,
Yes.
none of them can beat the bad guy.
Because-
no matter how good they are.
The thing with One Punch Man is like it's satire for sure.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it started off as
Yeah,
a
it is.
webcomic.
but the longer satire goes on, you start
It
to develop
outplays its
actual.
welcome.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like it starts to become a real thing, and if you keep relying on the satire, the stakes are nowhere to be found.
I would like that it starts from satire and slowly develops into something that the protagonist
Yeah,
would
but the
have
problem
to
is it doesn't
with.
because he's just really that
it's
fucking
really that
strong.
top.
It's kind of like those that one video Mother's Basement released about that new gambling anime. What's the name of that new gambling anime?
I don't know, Joker.
Like it's really popular with like all of the girls with ahegao faces and the gambling. It's really.
I will check this out now,
dude. When I went to Japan, like it was everywhere.
Really?
Yeah, dude. This,
No, the actual Japanese people were all ahegao.
No.
You were wrong.
This fucking Japanese gambling anime was everywhere. Basically,
Eyes would cross.
basically, this anime is about this like high school girl that gets off on gambling. Like
Gets off at gambling.
No, not explicitly sexually, but implied because of the faces she makes and stuff like that. But
Still,
I'd say that's confirming.
gets off at gambling.
But basically, the whole show is about like gambling and
getting off on gambling.
Basically, the main character enjoys gambling, and the case that Mother's Basement made is that it's not as engaging as this other gambling anime because there are no stakes. Because she's from a rich private school.
And it doesn't matter if she loses.
It doesn't
or
matter
wins.
if she loses. Because everyone in this school is fucking
She
rich.
has nothing to lose.
Yeah. And like, for example, in other gambling animes...
there are other gambling animes?
Yeah, dude, it's really popular. Mahjong animes, gambling animes, there are a lot.
Yeah.
But in this other gambling anime, I forgot the name of it, but I've been meaning to watch it.
Gambling.
Gambling. Like, so far it's been recommended by 2 channels I follow, Mother's Basement and
Super eye patch.
and Super Eye Patch. Yeah,
Of course.
it's been recommended by those 2, and I was like, I gotta get on this because apparently it's really old and like it's
like 80s anime.
no, it's like the Fist of the North Star of gambling animes.
Okay, so it is 80s anime.
and the art's really ugly and shit like that. But the thing with that anime is the stakes are always there.
Because
like
they're all poor?
No, dude, super poor. And at the same time, the character is always trying to look for a way to win. The character is always trying to look for a way to like gain an advantage in the stakes and shit like that. Whereas in this new sexy gambling anime,
it's just there for the sexies.
Yeah.
no, and since the main character is explicitly getting off with like high stakes gambling, she deliberately tries to make it as even and random as possible. Like
Because she has nothing to lose.
How do you make it even and random?
No, because even if she could have an advantage, she won't do it because that would
end the game.
No, that's not the point. The point is for her to be gambling. You know what I mean?
To reach that
unsureness of it, to get that high. So like it's less of a engaging gambling anime. It's more of just like this person who is really getting off to this.
So basically, it's not to win at gambling, but to feel...
but to feel the gambling.
Yeah,
and
that's kind of a
it
weird
sounds more
show.
like ecchi bait.
Yeah, dude, it is super ecchi bait, dude. If you look at this, you'd think it was a hentai.
It's like Shokugeki no Soma.
No, well, you're not wrong. Kind of like it. It feels like the Art of High School of the Dead, kind of, but not really. But not that insane. But yeah.
Air Gear, something like Air Gear.
Kind of.
Art-wise.
A bit more than Air Gear, but a bit less than High School of the Dead.
High School of the Dead was disgusting.
Dude, which is sad because I really like that manga. That manga
characters are interesting.
Yeah.
But when it goes overly sexual, like, wow.
Dude, whenever it gets...
Wow.
You know the story behind that, though?
Because he had a hentai artist friend?
Yes.
Like Shokugeki no Soma.
That's why High School of the Dead looks like that. But I think that's mostly my week, right? Warframe. I stopped playing Hearthstone because it's a new season. And I lost my rank 5. What else? What else did I do? Did any of you get to play Overwatch?
Yep.
No.
Really?
I've grinded half of my arcade wins on PS4, and I think 4 wins on PC.
You opened my loot box.
I opened my 1 free loot box.
I opened
That's
it.
it too.
I got
and the Twitch Prime loot boxes. I opened those.
Oh, really?
They're just
the
regular.
one golden one?
No, they're just regular.
No, the
loot
5
boxes.
regular ones.
Ah,
They
you
give you
didn't
5
get
regular
because
ones.
it was only for the anniversary.
Yes.
Oh.
But yeah,
I would probably never open that loot box just so I could have a golden one.
Look at this golden one. But like I logged into Overwatch, I patched, I opened my one loot box. The skins look really good, but for some reason I kind of don't want to play.
Yeah, because it's the same game. I mean, I do like the mode
the endless mode.
Yeah, but where you can only pick a select few characters because the others kind of break it.
Actually, regarding the endless Junkenstein mode,
it's fucking tough though.
No, Rob from Ungeek said that it stops at 16.
It's not endless.
It's hard to get there,
yeah, but
even on
still,
normal.
But it's not endless. It's not endless.
No, but you see, the game will deliberately try to kill you. Because it starts summoning like 3 Reapers at the same time, along with 3 Tires and 2 Mercies.
That's too much,
dude.
Oh,
it gets kind of unfair. It really tries.
Oh my god!
Like even on normal, getting past bonus level 12. You know, I mean, you're not gonna die. It's more like the door will break. Because of all the enemies around.
Exactly.
It's kind of too much,
man.
But like, that's fine that it ends at 16. Because no, there's a reward. They got a artist from Twitter who made some cute versions of like the skins from last year, and they're the spray rewards for beating endless mode on certain difficulties at reaching like
certain waves.
I think Mercy's on expert mode. If you beat 5 bonus waves, you get the spray.
Cool.
That's cool. Not easy to do.
That does not sound easy. Oh man. Well,
it's really cute.
Hopefully, I can play a bit of Overwatch, but I think I'm gonna dedicate some time to Warframe.
You know what I do when I'm grinding out? Because if you win in the arcade in that mode, you get a point already, right? So I'm just gonna get my weeklies, and I play those modes while listening to podcasts.
That's true. That's
true. What? Yeah,
that's what I do while I'm
I'll fucking
leveling gear in Warframe.
I'll play Torbjorn and just like hammer down, throw armor. Yeah.
Oh,
you'll hear Nick breaking in the background while you're playing Torbjorn.
Or like I'm catching up on my best friend's shitstorms.
Oh yeah, I did that while leveling up Warframe shit.
And then Matt, because he has his own channel now, Matt McMuscles.
Where the Flophouse.
Unlike Wooly does Let's Plays, but primarily Wooly's Versus channel is for bullshit.
Yeah, his own shit. Yeah.
And like video editing nonsense. And Pat is a stream archive.
Yeah, Pat's is just a stream archive, which is like each of their individual channels, including Liam's. Is very
their own thing.
It's very indicative of their personalities.
Yeah, and
like,
it's
kind
super
of hilarious.
The SB brand.
Yeah, dude, it's a great move in my opinion.
It took them long enough to do this,
dude. Yeah, man.
But totally. Matt has been doing like legit Let's Plays where he has unique intros.
Dude, the intros are hype as shit.
The Spider-Man one is amazing.
Really? I haven't seen that yet.
It's so good,
man.
I'll check it out.
Even just the channel trailer is amazing.
Oh yeah, the channel trailer. I've seen that.
And Matt does better in Let's Plays when he's actually interested in the game.
Yeah, totally.
Because when he's not, he's really not.
Dude, he pieces out.
No, he fucking quiets up when he doesn't give a fuck.
When he doesn't give a fuck about the topic on the podcast, you don't hear him.
You don't hear him. That's true. Or when he does like forced Let's Plays with Pat.
Yeah.
And then Matt gets out of it. He's just like, he's a whiny baby.
No,
like, and then Pat starts drinking.
Now, you can tell when Matt like gives up. When he says whatever in the middle of like explaining himself, it's like
when he becomes super close-minded.
It's like this, but whatever. Yeah, right. Oh,
did you watch the Night Trap video they did?
Yes.
Fucking drunk Pat is amazing.
Dude,
he just starts yelling
kill
every
him,
time.
Kill him!
He becomes a cartoon character.
Jesus.
Oh man, has that been everyone's weeks?
Yeah, man.
You guys planning anything like next week? Any plans for the near future? ESGS
is the next one, so it's all gonna go through that.
Yep, we're all gonna be there at ESGS 2017,
October 27th to the 29th. I think. Yeah, the last weekend of October.
That's gonna be the soonest thing.
The SMX MOA Arena
or
Convention Center. Sorry,
Convention Center. Yeah.
SMX Convention Center.
So mostly that's what we have to look forward to. I am going to be spending my week Diabloing on Warframe. That's going to be my Diablo. What about you guys? Any games?
I'm going to grind out my Overwatches and then actually play.
What about you, Migs?
Gonna go to work later at 3.
Oh, yeah, Jesus, your schedule.
Yeah.
Oh, man. Good luck, dude.
Yeah.
We need to get rich.
We super need to get rich.
Good trades.
Good trades, everyone. Thank you for listening to another episode of Good Trades. And I think that's it for us today. And hopefully we'll have some more good trades next week. Bye. Yeah.
Surprise preview!
Next time on Good Trades.
What do we have in store for us then?
Oh, come on, man. We're going to ESGS.
ESGS?
ESGS, the Esports and Gaming Summit.
ESGS, yes!
Sure sounds fun, guys.
What? Sure sounds fun? You mean you are not sure if it's fun to go to this year's biggest esports and gaming convention in the Philippines? Where you can play upcoming games like Monster Hunter World and Call of Duty and Dragon Ball FighterZ?
Sara ni Mukoe!
Gago ka ba?
Ultra!